Previously on the Lineage of Moonreach, Tomar and Willem found Balar Wormspine dead, slit at the throat. Bad news, because we are the only outsiders here, and everybody thought we did it. Well, not everybody. Hexel has our back. But luckily, Hexel was able to talk everybody into not, kicking us out or punishing us right off the jump. So, we're down in a dungeon. We're looking around. We saw Maria again. There's a door. There's some singeing. We don't know what's going on.
The D20 Syndicate presents The Lineage of Moonreach.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Shut up!
Hey,
Where are
that
my
was
pants?
Rude.
Stop yelling!
A weekly Dungeons and Dragons.
I can't hear you.
Speak up.
What?
Who let Brad out of the basement again?
Guys, I think we've just all spent a little too much time together today. Maybe we should break up.
We haven't spent any more time together than we normally do.
Well, then what's with the attitude?
I don't know. Maybe I'm a nut.
Something going on there, buddy?
Was it the
I'm not a Hexel follower.
Was it the
It's not a follower. It's a friend.
Is there some Panda Express up in there too that makes you a little salty?
No,
Frankie.
I'm fine. How are you?
A weekly Dungeons and Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Billy, and I play Willem. I'm Elijah, and I play Hirstag.
I'm Tomas. I play Tomar.
I'm Lindsey and I play Pinwin.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Gorbel.
And each week we record for your listening pleasure. What episode are we on, Tomas?
We are on a fat 60 now.
Oh, fat 60, 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 fat.
This is not entertaining.
60.
There's got to be some sort of celebration somewhere that somebody does. For
I was
60.
just celebrating, and you guys were not celebrating back.
That
If
was
we go
celebrating.
to a restaurant, aren't there some menus where they're like, you can order from a 60 plus?
I thought it was
menu?
65.
Oh.
Yeah, we're senior citizens almost.
Yeah.
Or
Almost.
maybe we
But
are.
not
Looking
close
forward
enough.
to it.
Or
Not quite.
our golden years.
We're close to the menu.
Soon we'll be able to complain, and no one will complain about us complaining. It's
Right
just
now
us
we're
being
making
old.
we're making jokes at work about retiring and not far down the line, but too far down the line.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
But we're not retired yet.
Nope. No.
Still a show. Don't worry, we're still going.
Yeah. For another couple episodes.
I mean, this is the retirement plan, right?
Yeah.
What if we get to episode 200 we're like,
It's just us crying the entire
Under
time.
a bridge
That's our voice.
to unplugged microphones.
I mean, I haven't been saving anything in a 401k for this, so we got to keep this going.
What's
till
our
the
what's
end.
our
We're
health plan
depending on-
like here?
bad?
everything is dependent upon the Patreon.
Don't get cut.
Yeah. We have no health.
Guys, I quit my job 3 months ago.
Oh, no.
There's a lot of cauterizing involved in our health plan.
I thought we were doing okay.
I think Elijah's the only one up to date on his tetanus shots.
True.
Argus is in charge of the books. So.
Thank God. I was gonna say if it was Michaela,
And he chewed up all the books. So
All the books. You heard her cook the books.
Better than what I would have
Chew
done
the
with
books.
it.
using toilet paper.
That's
Eating
immediately where my mind went to.
Well, take this, you stupid book. It's my butthole.
Ow, that's uncomfortable on my butthole.
They said this was cooked.
'Cause
Don't feel cooked. Anyway, we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
And then we talk about our terrible business model that would definitely get us like a few bad reviews from the Better Business Bureau.
yeah, or arrested or something.
All right, so around the campfire question.
On that note,
For those of you who don't know, around the campfire question, I pose a question to the players and they answer in character. It's a way of getting to know the characters a little bit, or maybe for them to get to know themselves and to kind of get into character before we actually start.
Unless it's provided by one of our patrons.
Which this one is. This one's provided by Brett, and so we will be utilizing his brain for this question. So
look at
I
the
hope
big
you.
brain on Brett.
I hope you really enjoy the answers, Brett. And if not, I'm sorry.
Have a better question next time, buddy.
This is the best we got to work with.
And if you want to submit one too, you just got to sign up, man.
Yeah, donate to our Patreon, and at a certain tier, you can donate a question.
Donate a question.
To a hungry group of individuals who can't think of their own questions.
Pay us
And who
narcissists
quit our
to
jobs
respond
and-
to questions you give us.
Yes. So this week's question comes from Brett, and that question is, if your character could ride a dragon, which type of dragon would they choose, and why?
Ride a dragon just once or like all the time?
I think all the time is probably the intent.
I think he specified amount, implying like a bond or something.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with you, Tomar.
I would have to go. Tomar would go an ancient gold dragon because they're lawful good. They look real cool. They have this like Chinese dragon look to them, but they're also known for being really wise and solitary. And they eat treasure, which I think is really cool. They do something with their hoard, and there's also the connection with them breathing fire, and I like that connection with the forge and work rag and all that stuff. So,
Oh, very nice. Pinwin.
Well, you see, my mind went a few different places. So at first I was like, duh, if I had any dragon I could mount, I'd want to do one that is very nice and very sweet and listens to me and hangs out with me and sings with me, and that instead of shooting fire, it shoots candy. But that's not a real dragon, so they said it didn't count, whoever they is. So then I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just pick a dragon that would just be like lawful good dragon. But then I'm like, no, that's so boring. I will not have a boring dragon. So I decided that I would pick a black dragon because it's not boring for one. And for two, it's supposed to be the most evil. And honestly, I've befriended some pretty evil people. So I think I can befriend an evil dragon and turn them around. So I think that's what I'd pick.
Very nice. Gorbel.
I think that I would most like riding a brass dragon because they're really talkative, great travel companion when you're on a long journey. They can talk their way out of things. It's a great skill to have, and especially good when you're teamed up. Also, they have sleeping gas, and I lost my sleep spell, so that would be nice.
they used to be Gorbel's go-to, by the way.
Yeah. Which, is famously really good at lower levels, but loses its effectiveness in the higher levels.
Sucks
Until you're a
balls.
dragon, and then it's awesome.
Well, very good. Willem.
I'd have to go with a bronze dragon.
Yeah.
Simply because more often than not, their lairs are like coastal caves. And Willem, I dream of a beachside property.
Aren't you afraid of water?
Yep. Not afraid of beaches, idiot.
I still like views, asshole.
I know if I'm on the beach, I'm not in the water.
The tides come in and he's just panicking every day.
With a bucket, just like throw it.
I just run out there and stab the ocean every day.
Somebody watches you from far away, just like.
It's like
You win this time.
Christopher Walken in was it Wedding Crashers? He's like, yeah, that's right, son. You tell that mean ocean. Hirstag.
Well, what dragon would I choose as my mount? I haven't heard of many dragons. Don't know much about them. But I have heard of a dragon turtle, and I think that would be really cool. Someone described how they look to me, and they can breathe underwater, and I can breathe underwater, and we could just go on a underwater adventure together.
You both
Me and
retract
my-
into your shells.
Exactly.
Powerful bites.
I can turn into a turtle.
You
so
both probably have like some sort of fungus growing on your back
definitely
We'll never know. We've never seen.
or
you
your
guys go-
underbelly.
kindred spirits.
Kindred moss growers.
All right, very nice. Well, so let's get started.
Hopefully that was satisfactory for you, Brett.
Yeah. And if you didn't like it, then we're sorry.
What about you, Seth?
What?
What would your dragon be?
Oh, just me as a person?
You would fly yourself as a person?
No, I'm asking. Are you asking me or as a character, like any of my NPCs?
You as a person.
Me as a person, I would choose. I'm gonna go the copper dragon. I just think that I've always really liked the copper dragon. So
They're really cool looking.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to choose one just because of the way they looked.
Your hands would always smell like pennies, though.
They already do. Because they're covered in blood.
Because we're the sticky bandits.
We're the copper bandits. Yeah, I'd say copper. I think it'd be fun. They're pretty cool. Smaller, so that's nice. Get a little bit of aerodynamicity.
Carry it in your pocket.
Big pocket. Yeah. Elijah just shaking his head.
Like a Jinko pocket. Then you'll fit 2 of them in there.
Jinkos are the ideal dragon riding gear, though.
Just flapping in the breeze.
They aren't the ideal bike riding gear, though.
Oh no!
You will ruin your life.
Your Jinkos get caught in the dragons like
They're the ideal.
Spokes. You ever put a card in a dragon's spokes? Make it a motor dragon?
He's just sort of like, what the fuck is going on back there? And he turns around.
I
and
have
it's-
spokes.
It's literally just you just going. And he's like, we're not friends anymore. And just bucks you off
Does a barrel roll. And you're like,
into the ocean.
Just getting quieter and quieter.
Splash.
mountain.
That's why you wear Jinkos. Parachute effect.
They're a parachute.
Jinko shoot.
All right, let's play Dungeons and Dragons, guys.
Fine.
Might as well.
Do we have to?
I mean, we don't have to. We could talk about Jinkos and dragons all night.
Is that a game we can play?
Jinkos and dragons.
It's about to be.
Jinkos and dragons.
All right, so
Jinkos and drag
Lenny
queens.
comes up and he's got some beef with you, man.
He's got
like,
skunks on. Doing the cool stripe.
He's got and he's also wearing his soap shoes, so you know he can fucking
Grind on some
yeah, he can grind on some rails and stuff. And he starts talking smack, and you're like, "That's not the Juggalo life, dog." And you guys get into a fight. Roll initiative.
I rolled.
I rolled terrible.
I'm gonna roll a 2 pixie stick.
Really good.
Ooh,
I have
Classic.
a
I got Yoo-hoo.
whoop whoop
What's my modifier?
proficiency, so
I rolled a natural 16. I don't know what my modifier is.
natural 16. That's a natural 20 in Juggalo life, baby.
Yeah.
I get a +6 though because I have a chain wallet.
Which one of you guys speaks Hatchet Man, real quick?
I think that's Michaela.
Sorry, use her Juggalo name.
let me get out my dictionary.
Sorry, Meek.
Okay, that was fun and also awful. So awful.
I loved it.
You're an asshole.
Okay, so
Tune in next week for Jankos and Dragons.
okay,
Dungeons and Dragons doesn't have the same ring.
yeah, just you can't go back to it. What are you doing?
Don't do that.
You looked scared when I caught you. You went. It was funny because it was a 2-part thing. You go.
You gave her a dad look when you did that.
I was very concerned.
I mean, that's gear and electric equipment.
Yeah.
Do not make me turn this campaign around.
I'll do it. Okay, let's play Dungeons and Dragons, guys. As we left off, you guys were in the hallway in the deep dungeon. As you'll recall, it is a dungeon that is only accessible by the Karagar, considering there are no doors or other exits or outlets, and can only be accessed by, like, transmuting through the wall. Now you're standing in front of this red door with Infernal written on
Is
it.
Maria still there?
Maria is still there.
How long have you been around? Were you following us?
No, what's in the room?
Yeah.
Didn't she say-
Well, yeah.
Better
Yeah.
question.
Just
Put my
look
hand in
around.
Tomar's face. What's in there?
I headbutt Willem. I asked my question first.
Well, I've just been hanging around, right down here, waiting for you guys to.
What
appear.
is in there?
Yeah, for the love of Christ.
Before that is behind a closed door. Did you see who attempted to kill Balor?
Oh, yeah, that'd
That's
be
a
good.
really
But
good question.
then
Valar?
who's behind the door? Because
Balor Morghulis?
Wow.
I was calling him Balor.
Yep. We were all calling him something different.
Balder.
Who?
Ballard?
There was a Karagar that had his throat slit. Did you see any of that?
I didn't.
Shit.
Did he die?
No, I saved him.
Oh, well, good on you. No, I didn't see any of that.
Okay, now what's behind the door?
There's a lot of body parts and a lot of metal, and looks mighty creepy.
Like a butcher?
No, more of a I don't know what to call it. I've never seen anything quite like it.
What is the metal?
The body parts.
What?
The metal?
Like constructs?
Wait,
I don't know what a construct
are
is.
you describing like a creature behind that door?
Sort of, I guess.
Is it moving?
I think there was one that was moving a little.
Someone is asking for
Is
help
that-
in there.
Yeah, was that the one saying help?
I didn't see.
Can you look again?
Sure. And she pushes her head right through the door again. Comes back out. I didn't see anything. It's all just a big mangled mess of body parts and a bunch of metal. Like I said, it's confusing.
I'm confused too. So they're built of metal and flesh? Is that what you're saying?
It looks like mostly metal, but it just really... I see a bunch of arms and a bunch of legs.
Attached to it, or are they just strewn about the room?
Some are strewn, some are
It
connected
what?
to other things.
Like, what's it? What are you getting from? I don't understand.
It's just a room full of bad juju in there.
All right, it's
So
the,
we
it's the
shouldn't
Cenobite
open the
room.
door?
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Should I pop in quick and take a look?
Yes.
Why?
Or not? Would that be bad?
Yes.
So we know something not good is probably calling for help in there to lure us in there to do that to us.
I mean, it doesn't sound like a helpless person that needs saving.
You didn't see a helpless person in there, did you, Mario?
No, I just saw, like I said, looks like a bunch of body parts that are made out of metal.
Where's Kirad?
Who?
Dwarf guy. Keeping an
Well,
eye
he
on.
was right with me. He came up here with me,
He stayed behind, didn't he?
didn't he? He came up with me.
Yeah, he didn't come back up with you. He stayed back in that previous area.
Oh. Well,
Alright,
I want
well,
him to come with. I
it
thought he was supposed to be
sounds-
watching us.
Sounds
Like
like
he's
it's
just
pretty-
there to hang out.
Can you follow us throughout the chamber?
No, I've got about a 40-foot radius that I can travel in right now. Once I go beyond that, I can't really. I'm just stuck.
Damn it.
Damn. But I think there's another area up ahead that I can pop to. Maybe I can meet you guys there.
You don't know what way it is?
It's hard to explain. Because I just kind of go in a direction, and if I find it, I find it.
Is there anything over there that would be of interest to us?
No, it looks like just another hallway.
So here's what's happening right now. One of the Karagar, they seem fine. They seem okay. They had your body. Somebody had stolen it, apparently. So they don't have it anymore. They apparently know the ritual to relight the forge. And we want to get on their good side. But one of them was somebody attempted to kill them. And they're keeping us here for now until they find out more about what's going on.
Well, it definitely took me a while to find you. You said they figured out how to relight the forge?
Yeah, they said they needed blood of the king of dwarves.
How do you do that?
Somebody related to the Agriman somehow would use their blood. We also have a vial of blood we found before we even got in here. Do we even know whose blood that is?
You learned.
Yes.
Not whose, but what kind of blood it is.
Yeah.
What kind of blood was it?
Vampire blood.
So not dwarven.
Unless it's a dwarven vampire.
That'd be quite of a sight, don't you think?
So you said you don't see anything up ahead we could find useful.
Well, I don't know if it'd be useful. It's just more hallway. There's places around here that have been staking out. One of them is a dark room with a bunch of beasts in it. I think I told you about that before, and I think it's up ahead.
If
I don't particularly
We can,
feel like
yeah.
encountering a bunch of beasts.
we avoid them, that'd probably be good. But did you see the treasure that I found?
No.
You know,
Do you know of treasures down here?
I start walking back to Curid.
She fades away for a moment, pops back in. I didn't see any more treasure, but it's possible it's hidden. There might be more. You should look for it, Pinwin. I think that'd be
Oh,
fun.
there's more treasure?
Maybe.
you know, if I got a good look at those creatures, there's a chance that I could take their form. Now that I got this, I didn't tell you guys. I pull my hood off. I found some jade.
You guys see a jade crown on his crown.
You like the symbol?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
What do you need that for?
It's a it's a component, magical component
For what?
for casting. I think it's shape change. It's one of my higher level abilities. I can take the form of very powerful creatures.
Could he even pass into the door?
You have the ability to, don't you?
I mean, I can teleport.
Yeah. Can you teleport to a place that you can't see?
I would imagine if I just teleported straight forward.
Yeah, like.
But yeah, let me see
Five
if I...
Teleports right into a sword.
Oh, Mama Jabba.
Not again.
Teleports right back. Sword comes with.
Dude, I got a sword.
Look what I found.
It's in his head. Slight obstacle.
Have you watched,
Teleport out! Teleport out!
Yeah. Not the whole second season.
In the
though.
first season, though. Like, he
Yeah, the
drops
guy who
ring.
falls on his sword, he's like, ah.
Well, yeah, he drops the ring and he goes to pick it up and just impales his head on the fucking sword.
I would have to be able to see it,
Okay.
so I cannot.
There a keyhole?
There is not.
Bad way to say that.
Well,
He's
I'm
gonna
not-
be
Or the
all
best
right.
way.
Not.
He's gonna be all right.
Another option would be coming back later with a spell that could allow me to pass through the stone.
Another option would be cutting our losses and not screwing with what's on the other side of this door.
Well, as far as the room up ahead or wherever nearby that has beasts in it, I could get a look at them.
Everyone
able
give
to-
me a perception check.
We were talking.
Yeah, I know.
26 for Willem.
26 for me.
You have advantage on
24.
everything.
Starring Jack Bauer.
Natural 20. 37.
19.
Well, that's pretty good for everybody. So it is pretty obvious that you guys hear a scratching at the bottom of the door, the red door,
Oh, gross.
It's a kitty.
and quietly you hear, "Help me,
Oh, fuck.
help."
Does it sound close?
That's not
It
convincing.
sounds like it's on the other other side of the door.
But like right there.
Should we talk to
Maria, can you check it again and
I
see
think we
what
already
that thing
tried.
is?
I mean,
I'm on it, and she pushes
Just
her
look
face.
down at the bottom of the door.
She pushes her face through the door and looks down. And comes back up. It's one of those metal creatures. It looks like it wants out. Should you open the door?
Does it look sad or hungry or
It does,
evil?
doesn't
or...
have a face on it.
Oh, man.
Okay.
It just
How is it talking?
I couldn't tell you. It's just like a round cylinder.
What if it's like a Prince Ophis and it's like been taken apart and needs to be put
Does
back
it look?
together?
Would you describe it as spooky to most people?
Well, I am a ghost.
I mean,
But I suppose if I was living in
not you,
a
Maria.
big pussy like Tomas, it might be a little spooky, but it looks more like it needs help. You gonna deny someone help, Tomas?
You're just bad at describing things, Maria. I'm sorry.
Well-
the way you're describing it makes it sound like a nightmare creature.
That is kind of a problem here. I'm not getting it either.
What do you need help with?
Help me.
See, that's just creepy.
Who are you?
Keep saying that.
Help me.
We need a bit of explanation.
Is help me something in another language?
Speaking infernal.
I require assistance.
Onion.
Or her name is Help Me. She
Like
just keeps
Melanie.
answering the question.
What's
It's
my
Help Me.
What's my new friend's name? What's his name?
Help me.
Kieran.
Kieran.
Oh, I was very confused. I thought you were making a joke. It's help me.
Kieran.
He's not over here.
He's back at the end.
Hey, Kieran.
You hear like a...
I hear you as I'm halfway back to him.
Yeah, you see him come running.
All right, I guess we're going back to the fucking door.
He comes around the corner. Yes?
Have you ever seen this door before?
I know you're not supposed to open it.
Totally
Why
make it sound
aren't
like a
you
fool.
supposed to open it?
I was told that it's very, very bad to open.
They didn't say why, though.
It's forbidden.
Well,
Why is
we
it
definitely
forbidden?
shouldn't. Yeah, we definitely shouldn't
They
push our
attacking
luck here.
creatures that from long ago, they attacked here, and they are sealed in there.
Okay.
Why not relegate them to the dark place?
This door with the seal is the only thing that can keep them in.
Well, now we have some answers.
I mean, I don't want to mess around with the seal.
No. That puts everybody at risk. Okay.
I
think we
wonder how
figured
much
it out.
longer we'll be down here.
Have you heard anything else from anyone outside?
Willem, will
I
you
have not heard.
will you look at my treasure while we wait?
I'm not touching any of that stuff that you got out of that cursed fucking chest.
It's not cursed. It's just treasure.
You can lay it all out in a line in the hallway as I stand 10 feet away.
Suddenly, Maria goes, "Oh, I'll be right back," and she disappears.
God damn it.
Well,
Can somebody remove curses? We have that ability, right?
I hate waiting.
I feel like I
Who are you
maybe
talking
have
to?
you.
Just talking to everybody, anybody.
Like
I'm
in,
with
this
Gorbel.
sucks.
in character, out of
I'm with
character?
Gorbel. I
Yes,
think we should get the
in
fuck away
character.
from that door. It doesn't sound like there's anything good to be had behind that door.
We can remove curses, right? We
I
have
don't
that-
know that we want to remove the curse, because then
I'm not talking about the door. I'm talking about the stuff that Pinwin got. Because some of it looked really important. And it's not happenstance that we just find all that stuff here.
let's take the possibly cursed items and uncurse them away from the cursed door so we don't accidentally uncurse the door and bring out the fucking Cenobites.
Okay,
Well, as
so do
far
we
as
take
I
the
knew-
treasure out to the main room?
as far as I know,
We can
you
proceed
can't
that direction.
remove curses from items.
Actually, no, I'm going to wait here till Maria comes back.
That's fair. We will return to the entrance at a leisurely pace.
Yeah.
I'll meet you there.
Sounds good.
You guys hear?
Be careful.
what I
Don't
said?
fuck with that
No.
door, man.
I'm not going to fuck with the door.
Okay.
Well,
Once
I
we're
said,
done, I open the door. Curiosity got the better of me. What can I say?
My ears start burning and I just yell, "Fucker!"
What were you saying, Hirstag?
well, as far as I know, you can't remove curses from items, from enchanted items.
That we removed the curse from your sword.
And the curse from the...
No, we removed
lantern.
the curse from me.
DM just said we removed the curse from the item.
From the lantern.
Yeah.
Totally happened.
Oh, no, that wasn't a curse. Sorry. My mistake. That was the spell that was keeping it from being identified.
Removed the curse from the sword.
I wasn't even talking about removing the curse from the item. I'm talking about Willem just identifying it, and in case he gets cursed, we remove the curse from Willem.
Yeah, I'm not touching that shit.
Oh,
So you have to touch it
Why even
to
have that
identify
ability?
it?
What?
You
Because-
have to touch
that's
it
why
to
it's supposed to
identify
take
it?
like a half an hour to.
Look,
If you're not going to trust
Attuned
any
to
magic item
something.
you ever see,
how many times have I identified something for you?
but why not this stuff?
Because you told me this might be cursed.
Who said
Anything
that?
might be cursed.
We never mentioned might be cursed before.
So just because we said cursed, maybe.
Yes. Let's say
Guys,
you're about to have
Let me
sex with
just
somebody.
take it out.
If they don't
I'll
tell you
dump
that
it
they
out.
might have herpes,
are you guys
you're
seeing
going to be
the
more likely to
problem
still
with
have sex
the
with them than
instant
somebody that says, I
attunement?
might have herpes.
No.
Now everyone's afraid to even touch
an item that they don't know about.
I was talking to him in character.
I know. I'm bringing up the discussion out of character because it's a flaw with using it this way.
I mean, a character could be superstitious and not want to touch an item because they think it might be cursed.
Which is the case here. I'm not necessarily superstitious, but they specifically said there's a strong inclination that this stuff may or probably is cursed.
I joked about it.
Yeah, and Willem don't fuck with that.
Could we do an Arcana check on
Well,
the
yeah,
items? to see
you're
if
also
they
a
could
really
be
really
cursed?
smart character, and you might even know about cursed magic items if you have Arcana.
So do I not know about cursed items being a thing?
I would
No, you
say
know.
I would say at least
Because you're wearing one.
if
That's
you
why I was like,
I would say for attunement at least you have to choose to
I'm proficient
bond
in
with
Arcana.
the item for our house rule. If you don't want it to take like a half an hour.
Well, I don't care about the time. I just think attunement is an unnecessary thing other than the limitation. I feel like if you acquire something, then you should have whatever the instant effects are immediately.
I feel like if you choose to though, because you're not supposed to be able to contract a curse by picking something up.
Well,
That's not how the game
I don't
is
think
designed.
picking it up. If it was a weapon, maybe. But if it's like if you wear something, if you pick up a cloak and you're not wearing it in its intended purpose, then you wouldn't get the curse.
So do we
So,
have
like,
a passing knowledge
wielding a
of
weapon.
that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Like, generally most cursed items aren't cursed until you use it for its intended use.
Correct.
Like if I had a cursed toaster, it wouldn't curse me until I made toast on it.
Correct.
oh, okay.
Or literally
So
did anything
you
with
could
it other than
identify
carrying it
as
around.
long as you're not just like, oh, look, a headband, I'm putting it on.
Unless it's like a cursed puddle. That's it.
Can I just can I sniff the hat?
Didn't it
Did you
smell
take it
beer?
out?
Yeah, so I'll kind of open my bag and kind of dump the treasure onto the ground and then open up the chest again and tip that over so the stuff comes on the ground.
Okay. So you guys, you see the array of stuff, and I will reiterate: there is a circlet
Which I am super interested in.
it's a silver circlet with a teardrop-shaped gem.
What
that's
kind of gem?
Blue. It looks like it's lapis.
Does that have any iconography we might recognize? It being teardrop shaped?
It might represent water. It doesn't look like anything that you know of.
I'm also interested in.
There's a tiny vial of glowing purple liquid. There is a hat that is abused and smells very strongly of beer, and you definitely smell it like right away.
Some dope jinkos.
There is
Do
a
you
s-
smell that?
There's
Oh, yeah.
a silver coin with
That
a
is
dragon,
smelly.
and well, it was a dragon. Now that it's tipped over, you can see the other side has an X on it. There is a scroll that was opened that had a skull and crossbones and is written in a language that Pinwin cannot read or translate. There is, and what are you doing with that scroll? Is that still there too? Or
I
you
just
hold
put
on
it
to-
back in the treasure chest right now. So right now it's on the ground with the other things.
Okay. Hirstag, give me a perception check.
Perception check. Perception check.
It wasn't a very good
Perception
roll,
check.
but I've got a mighty perception. 18.
18. So you think you catch a glimpse as the scroll, since it's no longer bound, it kind of pops open. You can see some druidic on that scroll.
Interesting.
There are some leather bracers. There are a pair of boots that have laces that are stuck out as if whiskers. There,
Those look like whiskers.
there's
I
a
know, they're so cute.
and there is a metal horn, in the like a kind of a conical horn.
Super cool.
Looks like maybe something that like a horn you would blow. And then there is a
Is there another kind?
Oh, like the
Oh.
honk honk.
It's
That was
kind
a
of horn.
terrible horn.
Like-
you could also drink from horns. That was what I was kind of implying.
Oh.
It's got a hole in the bottom, so it would definitely be the kind.
It wouldn't work as a water skin.
not
would just
not
be
a
a
vessel
funnel.
for
A
liquid.
very temporary water skin. That's what they did for beer bongs.
The holy beer bong. And there is a bluish mithril shirt.
Well, I don't like the color blue.
I know somebody
That's
who
what you
does.
gathered from all that?
Yeah, I don't want that shirt.
I
Also,
already
is that
have my
metal?
shiny shirt.
Yeah, Mithril's metal.
Yeah, I can't really wear metal.
What is that?
Those boots look really cute. And that circlet looks really cute.
That
Yeah,
hat
that,
smells so good.
That scroll there, that's druidic.
What does it say?
Yeah, what's it say? I was trying to read it,
I don't
and it
think you
looks
should-
like nothing.
Don't read it out loud.
Yeah, definitely not.
We'll just read it.
Scrolls can be...
By reading the scroll, it looks like a very chaotic spell that has an unknown effect to the point that it almost looks like it would be a random effect whenever it is read. Looks a bit wild.
Is it called something on the paper?
No,
Just
all it is
skull and
is just
crossbones.
just a spell formula. Very rudimentary and dangerous looking, but you can tell by looking at it that
Is it Sectum Sempra?
that it's definitely something that almost would have an unknown effect. Like, even if you had ever experienced it before, it might be different.
Do I gather that maybe it was like someone was experimenting with this, trying to write a new spell or something?
It almost looks like that, but like looking at it, give me an Arcana check. I'll tell you how well you can understand this.
It'd be an 18.
18. You're pretty sure that this person wasn't very familiar with how spells worked, and you're pretty sure that it would almost be like I emphasized, like a random effect, depending on what some of the, basically when you cast it, what you were doing while it was happening. It almost looks like maybe even a sorcerer tried to figure this out. Because it really has a very rudimentary knowledge of how spells work, and definitely not how like ritual formulas work.
What if all these items belong to the same person?
They did.
How do you know?
I mean, like, what if they wore all of them?
You're saying they got naked before they died?
Maybe.
I mean,
Was the skeleton naked?
it didn't have any clothes on it.
It also did say that they left all their stuff for someone else to find.
That's true.
Did the
So-
skeleton have any signs of damage on it?
Oh yeah, he was missing a.
Oh yeah,
lower jaw.
except for his lower jaw. Sorry,
Yeah, that's damage.
That's
but it didn't.
definite.
It didn't
damage.
look like. It almost looked like it was a. Well, I guess give me a medicine check.
With advantage.
No wonder the skeleton died. His lungs were filled with candy.
21.
You've seen birth defects before, and you've seen dead bodies with birth defects. It looked like something that it was. That skeleton was born without the lower jaw.
Oh,
Oh, damn. He was fine. He died fine.
he died fine.
But
it's a fine death.
with that medicine check, anything else on the body that shows signs of...
No, if you had to guess, you would guess it was either something that didn't leave a mark or maybe starvation.
Aw.
Just one lone juice box. It's empty now.
Out of reach.
So, Willem, do you think any of these look cursed? Like that circlet or the boots?
Give me
or
an
the
Arcana
horn?
check.
Let's take a look.
Anyone who is proficient in Arcana can check out and see if any of these seem overly cursy.
What if we're not really?
What do you mean proficient?
Can we still look?
Define proficient?
I mean, you can try at a
It
disadvantage.
shows up with the dot next to it.
Yeah,
18. I keep rolling 11s.
literally proficient.
Okay.
25.
27.
A dot, like
14.
a black dot.
Yes.
What'd you get?
What if it's
18.
hurt dot?
Then you have half proficiency, so you should be able to roll it. So
Oh, that's
The bard isn't
bard- the
officially
bard-
proficient in everything.
yeah.
That's
Their
not-
jack of all trades trait allows them to
So did I have to be?
have half proficiency.
Yeah, they're
did it
they're
count?
they're more
It would have been a normal
knowledgeable
roll then. So
about
take
Arcana
whatever
than
the first roll was.
than your average person, but
Okay,
they're not.
so did it count? I rolled 20.
Then yeah,
Yay. Okay, 25.
18. Okay, everyone at the table can tell that none of these items are cursed.
Yes!
Oh, sweet.
I'm gonna put the circlet on.
Okay.
Does it look cool?
Yeah, but how?
What
are
do you think?
I
Do you
think
like
your
it?
hat's gonna cover that.
or your goggles.
I mean, I can take the hat off sometimes,
you
and the
gonna put it?
goggles. The goggles are fine. See, and I'll just like scoot the goggles so they're like around it, and the circlet's like
Is that a magical hat?
little things.
No, it's just a hat.
No, it's.
What style of hat?
And I'll put the hat
it?
in my bag.
It's like a pirate hat.
No, his is like
Like
the
a captain's
the three cone.
No, I'm
but
talking-
you're talking about the one that smells like beer. It looks like a what do you call it, a poor boy hat. It's kind of got the little floppy front bill that
It's a
can be-
newsy hat.
Yeah, a newsy hat.
I investigate it and like kind of look at the seams and see if anything's tucked in there. People love hiding shit in hats.
You don't see anything tucked in there, but when you flip it upside down and look at the inside rim, you can see that there's something written in Druidic.
JC Penney.
What does it say? I hold it up to Hirstag.
What does that say?
It
It
says
says
hat.
of the drunkard.
Hat of the drunkard.
Oh, I was hoping it'd just say hat.
That is a hat for you, Gorbel.
Well, I mean, let's not get carried away.
Put it on sideways.
I don't know. You guys were going pretty toe to toe during the Midsummer Festival.
Do the boots look like they'd fit
Quite
my
literally
tiny
at one
feet,
point.
or are they huge boots?
They're pretty big boots.
I'm gonna try them on just in case.
Can we find out what this stuff does before everyone just starts doling them out to each other?
They're not cursed.
Magic items
We're
can
just
shape
look-
to your body.
Looking
some,
at him.
some can.
Yeah, so I tried the boot on. Did it do anything?
It slinks into your form.
Cool. All right.
So you're just taking everybody's stuff.
I can calm down after the boots and the circle. I just really thought they were cool.
Do I feel anything with that hat on?
You get this vague, like, idea that, like, kind of really warm feeling in your pack.
I look in my pack.
You can see that the warmth is coming from a jug of Let's alcohol in your pack.
Oh, shit.
Does this just like lead me to alcohol?
I think it leads you to the nearest source of alcohol. I think you could divine that out of that interaction.
You guys.
Yeah.
The search is over.
For what?
The Holy
Booze.
Grail.
Can you explain?
Feel this. I hand my jug of Let's alcohol to him. Feel it.
What happens?
Does it feel warm?
It does not feel warm to you.
Okay.
No.
I put the hat on him.
It feels warm.
Why do I want to warm?
If you have the hat on, you're going to find alcohol.
Wow.
In case you need it, or you're thirsty, or you're having a party. And
We'll never have a deficit.
That's such a lame ability that an item can have.
Not-
Because what situation are you going to be in where you don't know where to find alcohol?
Well, one where you're like
In
in
the
a new
desert.
town
where were you
and you
planning
don't
on getting
know.
alcohol here, Tomar?
I'm not planning on getting alcohol here.
Well, now you can plan on it.
Well, so far we've sensed that the alcohol that's here is the alcohol you already have. So
It's the nearest alcohol. Oh my god, you don't get it.
it's a stupid hat.
You're stupid.
That would be so useful.
Thank you.
Does the circlet
I like
or
the sounds of it, but it's also kind of like the hat of showing you where the nearest door is.
It might do other things.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Is there a range on the hat? Like, do you have to be holding a jug of alcohol
You
to
know,
sense that
second.
it's alcohol?
Pinwin's right.
It's
I've
like a
only known the
bloodhound.
hat for a minute,
It has to
so
get the
I don't
scent.
know, Tomar.
I'm just saying.
Hold up a sample of the alcohol
Like
that you're
if you-
trying to track.
Yeah, if you
Where is it, boy?
and it's like you're holding it.
You dumb cunt.
I pick up the metal horn.
You pick up the middle horn? Okay.
I look it over.
Okay.
Do I see anything weird about it?
No, it's a very almost like crappily made horn, it looks like. But it's definitely made out of steel. You can tell that.
Was
It's kind of a low quality horn, you guys. I
Aw,
blow it anyway.
That's disappointing.
You blow it?
Toot!
All right. Roll a d20, Gorbel.
9.
For the next 1 hour, you guys have 9 points of inspiration that you can use.
Holy
stuff.
shit.
You mean
Whoa.
9 uses?
No, 9 points added.
The hell does
Like
that
bardic
mean?
inspiration?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh, we all have a.
You can add
Bardic
it.
We
You
have
can
inspiration
plus
die?
9
you can add a
to
9.
whatever
Yep.
we want.
everyone has 9 or just collectively?
Everyone who heard it has
So
9.
is that acting like 9 slots?
No,
No.
slots.
I'm confused.
Do you remember
bardic
how bardic
inspiration?
inspiration works?
Like if somebody
It's
gave
like
you,
if you had like a
Plus
D10 and you
9.
rolled a 9.
So it can roll up to 20.
you can add a
Correct.
9 to your rolls.
But you realize
One roll.
after you blow it that you don't
Wait.
think you could blow it again the rest of the day.
Oh, what a shame.
Nine uses or
No.
a plus 9?
Plus 9.
1 plus 9.
Yes.
1 + 9 + 2 + 1.
I don't know about you guys, but that horn
Just so
like
we have it for an hour.
Yeah, you guys
speaks to me.
you guys feel
It
like
was
pumped up.
awesome.
Like
All right,
I
let's
want-
open that fucking door.
I want to blow it again, but I don't think I even can right now. I'm like fucking pumped.
Can anyone
Yeah,
blow
I
it?
think we all are.
Holy shit, I feel jacked. God damn.
Is it one blow per horn or one blow per person?
I pick up Pinwin and start bench pressing him.
Pinwin, what does your headband do?
What's the
I don't
headband do,
know.
Pinwin?
At the moment you don't feel any effects of it.
I think it just looks really cool.
Willem, identify it.
I start bench pressing Pinwin with one arm while I put my hand on the circlet.
Okay. All right, you identify it as the Circlet of Everbreath, which allows underwater breathing unlimited amounts.
Lets you
Wow,
breathe
that's
underwater.
fucking useful.
Oh my gosh, I can breathe underwater? Cool.
Let's find some water
Use
and
that
test it out.
to ride my dragon turtle.
What?
What? You have a
What?
dragon turtle?
What are you talking about?
I have
Okay,
this
Hirstag, that seems
dream
inappropriate.
of
Yeah.
someday having a pet dragon turtle.
Oh, but you don't currently have one.
No,
You got to lead with that, man, because
Sorry.
that was news.
sorry.
Do you guys want to try shit?
Yeah, let's go find some water.
What do you mean?
I want
Do
to.
you want to?
I'm gonna huck Pinwin
Do you
into
guys
some
wanna
water.
pick something up and give it a go?
Oh, sorry.
feel like-
I should specify, not just underwater, under any liquid.
What?
Pinwin, lay on the ground.
What if it was?
I get my wineskin out.
What if it was like outer space?
That's
I guess you'll have to find out.
Is it just like breathing?
that's not liquid.
He only knows about earthly things.
Quit thinking about space, Hirstag.
Knock it off.
Well, it's like big, and there's all these circles up there. I don't know.
Okay, Willem, I'm ready.
All right, I uncork my wineskin and just start pouring it into Pinwin's open mouth.
You don't feel the need to take a breath.
I lean down and I pinch his nose shut.
You still do not feel the need to take a breath.
I put my hat on.
I mean, he
Pinwin
needs to breathe air.
Okay.
to see if anything happens with that wine.
Willem, quit smothering Pinwin.
Is you're pouring wine, right? Or is it water in a wineskin? Or
Wine.
Wine?
Yeah.
The wine feels pleasantly warm to you when she puts that hat on your head.
Woo! I see what you mean. Wow. Okay.
You're already attuned to several things, right? Do these things require attunement?
Some of them do.
Okay.
The circlet does. So do the boots.
Oh yeah.
The hat
Are the
doesn't.
boots doing anything?
The hat's not. Well, that doesn't require attunement. No,
I'm assuming you didn't make this stuff in D&D Beyond yet.
not yet.
Are the boots doing anything?
That fucking look.
Because it's usually because I have to make it afterwards.
And I made a bunch of them. The boots don't seem to do anything at the moment. You do feel like your step is a little bit lighter than normal.
So I stop pouring the wine
Kitten
into
paws.
Pinwin's mouth and I start taking a swig and then I pick Pinwin up and like try to put his feet on the wall.
All right.
Do you feel anything?
I don't know. Let me go.
Don't.
You let him go, and immediately his feet slam to the ground.
Oh my god,
Oh,
they're
nice.
kitten paws.
They're gravity boots.
Oh my gosh. So fun.
Wait.
So you'll always
They're-
land on your feet?
They're cat boots.
Oh.
I grab Pinwin and I throw him down the hallway.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay. You fly down the hallway and land on your feet, and you don't feel like you took any
and then
damage.
I'll land like
Yay!
a gymnast.
Nice. That's really useful. actually.
Highest of marks, Pinwin.
Thank you.
Does anything
You.
call to me in any way?
I mean,
Just Cthulhu.
I don't know. Nothing really. None of this stuff seems like it's necessarily meant for anyone that you can tell. It's just all kind of like whatever appeals to you most.
What's left on the ground again?
The
You've got a tiny vial of glowing purple liquid, and a coin that has a dragon on one side and an X on the other. You've got that scroll. You've got some leather bracers, and you've got that mithril shirt. But you're seeing now that there is also, I forgot to say this one, there is a shirt. Just it looks like a normal fancy shirt.
I went to Ravenmore and all I got. My mom went to Ravenmore and all I got was this lousy shirt.
I heart Deepminster.
Deepminster.
What'd you say?
It just looks like a normal fancy shirt. It's black.
I'm gonna grab the purple liquid
Okay.
and look it over.
Anyone mind if I take this scroll that's written in Druidic?
No, you do
take
it.
it.
I was
Okay.
interested in reading it, but I couldn't read it.
I go
so.
for the bracers.
Okay. Do you slip them on?
Yeah.
Zyko, this shirt would look amazing on you.
Yeah.
I think so.
Which one?
The fancy one, this.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. And he like unbuttons his leather jerkin and he puts the shirt on. And before he can even put the leather jerkin back on, you guys see that the shirt is like billowing as if in the wind. He looks kind of epic in it.
Damn,
there a draft in here?
Is
Zyko,
that wind?
you're smoldering.
Yes.
How does it feel?
Good. Feels real good.
Like ventilated?
Yes.
So it's a shirt that keeps you cool under your heavy, sweaty
I feel
armor.
like it has.
We have a way to find this stuff out. Instead of
Try and
sciencing this, we could just have Willem inspect this stuff.
Why'd you take the spell, Bill?
I don't like using the one thing I have different from everyone else that makes me unique. I hate being unique.
Does anyone need a chainmail shirt?
It's not chainmail, Pinwin. That's mithril. That might be better than the one I made you.
Oh, you mean
What?
like, so you'll give up your chainmail shirt?
I mean, I have two things.
You have a
I mean,
bunch of
I
stuff.
found the treasure, but I'm sharing. So
I think anyone would benefit from mithril. Except for
I
me.
can't wear metal. That's the rules.
okay.
I can wield a metal sword, though, but I can't wear metal.
So what do those bracers do?
Are you identifying him?
Yes.
All right.
Are you? Do you not like using spell slots or something? I don't understand what you're.
I'm trying really hard to not, like, I guess, metagame. But, yeah, I mean, I'm, like, down to, like, my last slot here. But whatever.
They are.
Can you identify several objects?
It's probably
at
a
once?
ritual, right?
Yeah, it's a ritual. I don't think that he
no.
can cast it as a ritual as a rogue, though.
No.
It is tavern bracers, and they have the quality of giving you an advantage and additional benefit, aka a +3, to any tavern game that you put your hand to.
Willem hates games.
No, that's rad. That's rad. Because Willem likes coin, so.
Speaking of
What?
coins, there is still a coin on the ground.
So I'll take. If no one's
Easy,
taking the
Pinwin.
coin,
I just don't really need
I'm gonna
money.
uncork the vial.
Okay.
I'm gonna smell it. What's in there?
It smells very pleasant. It smells like jasmine and
What does she smell like?
a little floral even.
that would have been a better thing for him to identify.
I'm gonna dump a drop onto the ground.
There's not much, so the drops to the ground and nothing happens.
You're wasting it.
I poke the drop with my finger.
Nothing happens.
That
I
could have been
lick the drop.
acid.
You lick the drop?
Tomar.
Okay, you guys notice that Tomar, he licked just a drop of it, and his skin seems to like have a pleasant glow to it, almost as if he's
You're pregnant.
slightly younger.
Oh my goodness! You look so
really
young.
good all of a sudden.
Wow.
Trade your hat.
Gorbel, I think you already look pretty nice. I could benefit from this.
Oh.
Isn't
was
that
nice.
sweet?
Gorbel, he just
Yeah.
complimented you.
You did. I'm not going to forget that.
Not with the hat though. You look kind of
What
stupid
a
with that on.
moment.
Whatever, I
Oh.
look awesome in this hat.
Oh, the awkward
I don't know, this-
step sibling
This
Sam
doesn't
and Diane.
really benefit me that much, to be honest. I'll keep it anyway.
Fair enough.
Maybe it'll get Hazel.
Well, I guess
Shut
I'll-
up.
I guess I'll take the coin then.
You take the coin?
Thought you didn't need money. Okay.
I don't. Maybe it does something other than buy things.
You don't say.
So you pick the coin up.
Try flipping it.
It's just saying dragon or no
I've
dragon.
never done this before.
And then
Oh,
a dragon
I was going to say, you
comes.
don't know how to flip coins?
You flip it into the air. Give me a dex save. Nice. How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, these are so sweet.
Never saw the third one.
It's good.
14.
14. It's you almost miss it, but you are able to catch it, and it's head side up. The dragon faces up.
What happens if you get an axe?
What happens if you get dragon?
Yeah, what is going on?
Is anything happening?
Nope, just dragon side up.
All right, I clap my hand over Hirstag's, and I cast Identify.
All right. It is the coin of certainty. The dragon head always faces up, no matter how many times you flip it.
Ooh, that could be really useful.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Why would I need that?
For lying.
What?
If you're uncomfortable with that,
You shouldn't have that, Hirstag.
I can tuck that away if
This
you like.
requires social panache that you do not possess.
And I tuck that away.
I'm getting better.
You are.
You are. You've
are.
definitely
Real good,
leveled up,
Hirstag.
my friend.
Real good.
Thanks.
Not that
Psycho.
I'm good at it either. I'm just
All
saying.
right, I've got
That's
the,
more
Now-
of a these fucker thing.
I've got the liar's share of the treasure.
Hey, 5 experience.
Thank you.
Now all that's left on the ground is that mithril shirt.
Well, I can't do nothing with that.
Frodo takes that.
I'll pick it up.
Yeah, Gorbel hasn't had new armor in a
Yeah.
long time.
All right. It. Do you put it on?
I mean, I inspected a little bit first.
It's shiny, shimmery.
Mithril looks dope.
Yeah. It looks.
It's light.
Well made. It's super light, but it looks like it's very sturdy.
I put it on.
All right.
Totally
Instantly, it kind of slinks to your form. It's very form fitting.
Mithril buddies.
How does it look?
You look pretty awesome.
dashing.
Thank you.
Do you feel different?
No,
You do feel different.
actually. A
She
little
did.
You feel very capable in handling a lot of physical situations, almost as though you would have an advantage on all athletics checks.
So you know how jacked I felt just a minute/second ago?
Yeah.
Multiply that by 2. That's how I feel right
You
now.
also feel more healthy than you felt in a very long time. In fact, it almost feels as if you have an extra 100 HP.
What? What?
Damn.
That was made for you because your HP sucks.
Yeah.
That's gonna
I
need
am
to
pretty sure
require
I could, like-
attunement.
It does.
I think I could lick the bottom of someone's boot and still be healthy as fuck.
Maybe
You also feel like there's some other benefits that
about
you
her
can't
sex
utilize
back?
right now.
Maybe you should.
Like sexy benefits?
Not exactly.
Maybe you should grapple people more now.
How could she
Who wants to-
possibly grapple?
Not right now. I mean,
more?
a bad guy.
That'd be pretty easy to grapple.
I know that.
I run up the wall and jump on her back.
Okay. Give me acrobatics, and you give
He
me
just falls on his ass before he even gets to her.
an athletics check at advantage.
22.
Whoa. Good thing. Those are both terrible.
What?
17.
17. So you move a little quicker than you probably normally would, but you felt like you saw it coming, but he was still pretty quick, and he lands on your back.
What are you doing?
Grappling.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Are you guys going to grapple?
I am currently grappled.
Okay, give me opposing strike checks or the athletics. Both of you roll athletics checks, and you get advantage.
I do?
She does.
Why would you get advantage?
I wasn't looking at him, so I don't know who he was talking
I had my
to.
eyes closed too, so I couldn't even see what I was looking at.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Okay.
The streak continues.
What'd you get?
Natural 1.
Ooh. What'd you get?
27.
Okay, so
You break his spine.
so you're on her back and you're like grappling, and she seems to take that very seriously, but also in like a playful way. But she immediately grabs your arm and hucks you over her shoulder, judo style, and you're on your back on the ground.
Well done.
I feel so good.
Are you okay, Willem?
I, holding onto her arm, I kind of throw my legs up and try to wrap my legs around her arm and hold on to her.
Okay, that's going to be another athletics check for both of you, and you at an advantage.
You would be
22.
at disadvantage because you're grappled.
Okay.
Oh yeah, shit.
Okay. 22. Still.
I'm using one of those extra 9 points.
Okay.
29.
The only 9 points you get.
Yeah, you get just the ones.
Oh,
just the
fuck.
I'm gonna use it on grappling.
Never mind.
Willem.
No, 20.
Okay, 20 and 22.
Let me take it back.
Yeah.
So you're able to flip on and grab on with your legs like you intended.
And I just squeeze.
You're being choked out by his scissor legs.
Well, her arm is.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was around her neck.
Nope.
So he's scissoring your legs.
Is she able to easily
Gross.
hold him up, like stand up with him hanging onto her arm?
You probably aren't, actually. So you get dragged down to the ground.
This is
Gotcha.
This is
Okay.
embarrassing.
Some shirt.
Do you want to do anything to get out of this, or are you done?
Do you yield?
No.
All right, then.
Now what do you do?
I use my other leg and toss that over his neck.
There we go.
Okay.
And
There
break
we
it.
go.
I sew
Apply
you
some
blade in
pressure.
from Mortal Kombat.
So you will not roll at disadvantage, but you'll roll a normal athletics check, and you will roll an athletics check
Hirstag, I
One
think I
more
need
favor.
a heal.
because you would be disadvantaged otherwise.
You got Stephen Hawking.
28.
You said acrobatics?
No, athletics.
Oh, fuck me. 12.
All right, so now her leg is around your neck, and you guys are grappling each other in an awkward 69.
In a weird
Yeah.
tangle.
All right, guys, this is getting a little intimate. And his face is turning red.
Are you killing him?
Is he tapping out?
No, not yet.
Willem, tap out.
What do you want to do? Are you going to attempt to do anything, Willem?
You're so red.
Tap out, you crazy fool.
Your face.
All right, count of 3, we let go. Are you actually going to do it?
And this is how
One.
Willem dies.
2, 3.
They both release, and they lay back on their backs on the ground, breathing heavily.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was super entertaining.
I enjoyed
Glad you guys
that.
enjoyed that.
I was a little bit nervous for Willem.
Yeah, that scared me at the end there where you whole weren't
Where
tapping out
he
thing.
definitely looked like he was ready to.
Guys,
Die.
I've been doing
Yeah,
this
I
for
thought
a
he was
really long
gonna, like,
time. I
pop.
know my limitations, and I know when to stop.
Good grapple,
When the
Gorbel.
crack happens. All right, well, Mario's not coming back, so
Did you just decide that, or?
it's been a while.
Do you think that's a bad thing?
I don't know.
Where'd she go? Why did she just leave without telling you?
She did say she was leaving.
Well, she said, yeah, but why?
I
She
don't
said
know.
she'll be right back.
Right. That's
we
not right
wait?
back.
Was that blood, Willem?
No.
Well, okay, I'll wait here. You guys can go rest for now. I mean, we have nothing else to do
I guess,
unless
at
you want to
this point.
explore somewhere.
At
But-
that moment, you see some shapes emerge from the wall. Some Katagar have returned.
We're still in the hallway by the door, right?
Yeah,
Hey, guys.
They,
What's in the-
Where are they?
What's behind
they
the door?
walk right through the wall.
Okay.
What's in the door here?
Don't worry about that.
Okay, whatever you
No,
say.
you don't recognize. You've seen these guys, but you don't. None of them are.
Hi,
Hexel.
Lyle.
None of them are Hexel. None of them are ones that you know the names of.
Any news?
None of them are Hexel, Drexel, or Troy.
You are allowed to come back, and we will tell you our decision.
Okay.
Are we walking into like a nightmare here, or
Just come along.
Is this the mean guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you just gonna leave us in the wall?
Just let go.
Yeah, like goodbye.
So they each put a hand on your shoulders.
Oh, we can follow without that. That's not necessary.
You can,
Oh, to go. I see what you're saying.
you cannot move through the wall.
I got it. Lyle.
My name is not Lyle.
It's Pile.
Lyle is his brother. Like the one with the mole.
The one with the wonky eye.
Molly.
Moly.
Shut up. Molly.
And you guys move through the wall. And you find yourselves eventually back out in that hallway on the other side of that oddly illuminescent door. Or wall.
Isn't it just luminescent?
Luminescent, yes. It is.
But it's ill in its luminescence.
Yeah,
It's
dog.
an illuminescent wall.
Please never do that again.
Illuminescent wall.
Okay, it's better now. With the resolution.
It was the sister album to Nas's Illmatic.
All right, well, we'll follow them.
They lead you guys back to the little settlement there. And you see that the entire group of Karagar look to be gathered there. And you
Do
can
they look happy?
They have pictures.
It's hard to tell.
Torches.
they look like they're awaiting your arrival.
Why is it hard to tell?
You don't see Hexel anywhere.
Hi,
But you do
guys.
see
They ate him. Scatter.
you do see Snarry,
Oh, great.
and he's glowering
Still?
still.
Can we roll a insight check? at
You
all?
can if you would like.
On just their faces? I mean,
Still
I guess.
rolling this.
17.
18.
17.
18.
Whoa.
Weird.
29.
Jesus Christ. 30, 11.
So it's hard for you guys to kind of tell. Tomar, though, you can tell that they seem... Some of them seem pleased. Some of them seem defeated a little bit. Some of them seem a little upset. But none of them seem like they are directing any of that at you.
Does Snarry seem pleased or defeated?
He seems a little bit deflated.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Good news for us.
That's good.
He took a dump. He's feeling better now.
Yeah, the bloat went away, so that's good. It's all that cheese. He can't do it anymore at his age.
Snarry steps forward.
We have deliberated, and we have found no wrongdoing on your parts.
Yay!
You're my best friend now, Snarry.
Don't become familiar.
I would like a handshake. Would you like to reciprocate?
What is wrong with this one?
He's a half elf. I don't know.
I hold my hand out to Snarry.
He just looks at it.
This is very rude, Snarry.
I
We've
think
reached
I-
a diplomatic conclusion here.
I speak on behalf of all
He just
of
keeps
us.
staring.
That we are very grateful that you guys have come to this decision and have decided to accept our innocence.
Do you need any help
But
in taking care of this resolution of how this ended? What happened?
yeah, did you find out anything?
We discovered, in fact, that through speaking into Balor's mind, that the person who did this was Hexel's brother, Drexel.
I had a
Fucking evil ass Drexel.
Where is
Yep.
Hexel?
He ran after his brother.
Like in a I'm coming with you way, or in a I'm gonna get you way?
I'm closer to that second one.
Okay, good.
You
good.
just let him run off.
We were unable to stop him.
That's okay.
I
Wait, what?
He
barely,
runs really fast.
I
What the fuck with the
barely
motive?
healed him though.
Is his twin brother?
What?
I barely healed him.
That was Balor.
Oh,
What?
Are you saying we all
healed
look
Balor?
alike?
yeah.
You didn't
I got
heal
the names
Hexel.
mixed up. Okay,
Hexel's-
so
Balor
Hexel-
would like to speak to you.
Did you say? Were you saying you loved Hexel this whole time and thought it was Balor?
No, I like both of them. Hexel was the one that I was like,
The statue guy.
yeah, he was cool.
Oh, it would have been funnier if his name was Jexel. Hexel and Jexel. Heckle and Jekyll.
Balor would like to speak to you, Tomar of the Ironfist.
Lead me to him, please.
Only
Right
Tomas?
this way.
Just
Just him.
Oh.
It's okay. Be cool.
okay.
Try and find out what way they went.
Feeling kind of left out.
Hey, Snarry, which way did Hexel and Drexel go?
We do not know which way Drexel went, but Hexel went through the back pathway.
Okay, where's that at?
Okay.
He kind of nudges towards the back of the giant cavern that you guys are in. You can see the big tunnel kind of leading out.
It is dangerous.
Pinwin,
Mm-hmm.
you up for a little hunting mission?
Yeah, always. But really quick, I just have to ask, what's up with his brother? Why would he cut?
We do not
Sounds
know.
like a dick. Let's go get
He-
him.
He left long ago, and we all thought he was dead.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems that, well, your friend, Tomar, he
Yes?
will learn more. Balor has a little bit more information to share.
Am I still in earshot?
Hmm.
No.
Okay.
You're going up to Balor's hut.
Okay.
Is
Where's Shadow?
how far away is Tomar from me?
Shadow's right here.
Probably 50 feet now,
Can I run a quick 20?
if you want.
Can I cast telepathic bond?
I mean, how long does it take to cast?
I
1
think
minute?
I think it's. Oh, you might be right.
I think it is a minute.
Should we wait until Tomar comes back and we have more information?
It's one action.
Psycho.
Oh, you can do it.
Yeah. You can run up.
Okay.
Oh.
Is anybody like going to be
Well, it's a radius,
very?
right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have to be within 30 feet of you. Nah, fucking, I'm not thinking about that.
You just run up
I just-
as close as you can and
And I
cast it.
say, "Hey, Tomar."
I turn my head back so fast
And
my
I
neck
do-
cracks.
I do the pointing at the eyes move,
And then
and he knows.
you guys are telepathically bonded.
All of us?
I
want it-
nod at her.
Yay.
I want it to be
It's
the
not-
old AOL sign up.
Because I don't think you
sign
guys
in.
were
I don't
close
think I can
enough.
make that noise.
Yeah, but in my head, that's what it's going to be.
In my head, I say, you should ask them permission to go looking for him. Like, just still try and get on their good side, and maybe see if somebody wants to accompany you.
Well, you can't go out there on your own. You guys don't know your way around here, and it's super dangerous. You
We'll
need
take
someone-
Snarry.
Okay.
Yep. Star, do you want to come with?
No.
Oh,
I am not
Where's-
such a fool that I would follow after.
a fool.
It is
Oh.
dangerous down there. There are beasts that...
Maybe you guys shouldn't go.
Oh,
Who wants to help us find Hexel?
You don't hear anyone like say anything or raise their hands. They all look kind of terrified.
So are these pretty scary beasts, I'm guessing,
No.
based on this reaction?
Are you telling me that one of your most beloved townsfolk is running after to get justice for the criminal who almost killed your leader, and none of you are man enough to help go after him?
You hear
I hear
I'll go.
and Kirid steps forward
Fuck yeah, Kieran.
All
like
right.
the most worthless one.
and he like
She says
he
out loud in
unfolds
front of Jared.
he unfolds the piece of paper that Hirstag gave him, and he looks at you, Willem, and he folds it back up and tucks it in like very confidently.
I give him the Kirigar shake.
Kieran, you're not ready to cast that yet. I gotta show you how.
What?
I gotta show you how to cast the spell.
I read the spell. And it happens, right?
No.
It's fine.
It's okay.
I'll figure
Right
out.
now, you got a sword, right? Or a weapon?
I can get one.
How about you get a torch, and you can be
Why
our...
do I need a torch?
Okay. How about you be our eyes and lead us around? You be the map. You're our map. You let us know where we need to go, and we're gonna go look for Hexel.
No one's ever been in there.
Great. Well,
So we don't need a guide.
let's get the fuck out of here. What are we waiting for?
Well, a guide. I think
Nobody's ever been out there. He just said that. We gotta
I
go.
know.
This sounds like a terrible idea, you guys.
Yeah, I don't know if this
Cutting
is
to
like
Tomar.
By the way, guys, I have ears on Tomar.
Cutting to Tomar.
Nice.
You are
Red.
allowed entry into his little hut, and the two Karagar that led you up there, they wait outside. And as you come in, you can see that he's resting in his bed. He looks up and he waves at you.
I take a knee next to him. How are you feeling?
He shakes his head.
Yeah, you look better than before, at least. If it's any consolation, I was the one that healed you.
He nods.
Is there something you want to show me?
He nods again. And he picks up a piece of paper and he takes a quill and he dabs it in the ink and he starts writing. And it's over very quickly. and he hands it over to you, and it says, "Sorry, I cannot speak. I know that you're the one who healed me, and I thank you for that." And then he takes the paper back, flips it over, and then writes, "I think I know why Romar is there."
You mean here?
At the Soulforge.
Tomar's dyslexic though, so
Romar's already at the Soulforge?
He takes the paper back and nods.
How do I get there? And what is he doing there?
He thinks for a second, and then he writes.
Tomar, quick check-in. Are you okay?
I'll fill you in.
I just want to make sure he's not, like, murdering you or something weird.
Nope, he's not murdering me. He's bedridden.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect. And he hands the paper back to you, and it says, "I think that he is planning to ignite the Soulforge himself using the Ironfist blood."
Will the Ironfist blood light the Soulforge?
And he takes it back, and he kind of thinks, and he hands it back, and it says, "We believe that Ironfist is one of 2 family lines descended from Aggerman Hammerhand."
What is the other? And I'm going to try and ask multiple questions so you don't have to keep handing this back to me. What has taken Romar so long to light the forge? Why is Drexel wanting to slit your throat? Do I have your blessing to go light the forge instead? Does Romar have reinforcements?
Okay, so we'll do this one at a time, and we'll just pretend he's passing it back and forth to you. So what was your first question?
See, that was a bad way to do it.
That's a lot of questions.
Yeah.
That was 4 questions, wasn't it?
that was a lot, though.
I was also looking something up.
Just ask one at a time.
I don't remember what all I asked.
Oh, come on.
Well, ask.
play it back.
It was like, I don't remember.
The first question was
taking him
what's the other family? What's the other clan?
What's
And
the other
then-
family line?
What's taken Romar so long?
Yeah, why hasn't he taken... what's taken him so long? How do I have your blessing to try and reignite the Soulforge? How do I get there? Does he have reinforcements?
First question was, what's the other clan? And he says that Stormhide is the other clan.
Oh, they were banished.
The next question was,
They played themselves.
what's taking Romar so long?
Yeah.
And he admits that he doesn't know what's taking him so long, but he has to imagine that perhaps one of the things pursuing him may have waylaid him. The other question was, do I have your blessing? And he nods. And then the last question was,
I asked, how do I get there? And then does he have reinforcements?
he says the only way to get to there is by taking the back path, and it's full of dangers.
Is that the one that Drexel ran down?
Mm-hmm, yeah. And he said, I don't know if he has any backup or allies, except perhaps Drexel may be working with him.
Okay.
And then he like pauses. He holds his hand up and he writes one more thing on there. And he says, there is some powerful, magical, non-dwarf pursuing Romar. And we have seen his intent, and his intent is complete destruction.
What does he look like?
Oh, fuck.
He takes the paper back, he scribbles it down,
He draws a picture.
and he hands it back, and it says, tall hat, flowing robes, white dragon flesh.
Guys,
Oh, shit.
That motherfucker.
guys, go after Drexel now. I'll meet you there. That's
Wait.
where the Soul Forge is. Romar's there and Aro's there too.
What is it, Gorbel?
Oro.
Get down there.
Did you say Aro?
Aro.
Aro?
Guys,
What is it, girl?
Aro's here.
What?
Aro is set on destruction. I guess these people know about him. We have to go now.
Wait, the arrow
That's what
that
I've
you
been saying.
talked
Let's
about
do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
shitty RO.
Okay, so
Whoa.
for
I see here.
Destruction stuff.
Right. Okay.
all right, and before I follow them, I'm gonna kneel down by his side and I'm gonna say, by hammer and anvil, by fire and forge, from Ackerman's ashes a deity born, for home and hearth, the might of the dwarves thrives by the light of the Allfather's forge.
And you see Balor kind of dip his head a little bit, and he puts his hand out and he touches your head, and there's this little light that kind of appears, and then he puts his hand back down and he kind of slumps down, and he's got a little smile on his face, and he looks like he's going to sleep.
And then I get up and I exit the room.
What light got put on your head?
Like, grab Dar's hammer.
I shall avenge you.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right, so you guys are running down the path, the group here.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Once
Charging.
You said that.
I'm also gonna, when I get out of there, I'm gonna just, my wings are gonna come out and I'm gonna take off on flight instead to catch up to them.
And you
So
very easily catch up to them, and you drop down right as they're entering the tunnel.
So are we running right now?
Charging.
Do we really want to take Kieran? Kieran, right?
No, you stay behind.
us?
This is
He stops for a second, and then he drops his head.
I'm so
Oh,
okay. I'm
God.
gonna
We have your
stop.
best
I'll
interest.
catch up with you, Kieran. So sorry, but we thought we needed a guide. But if you've never been down there, there's a good chance you could get hurt. I think this Aro guy, this bad guy, is a wizard, a very powerful wizard. So I can come back later. I promise I will train you to be a druid. Just want you to, know that that's a thing that's going to happen.
his last words to Kieran.
He kind of nods.
Oh, okay.
All right.
As long as you promise when you come back, you'll train me.
Yeah,
You
here.
you promise you come back.
And I will...
Give him a bomb.
I'm going to create a little vine necklace around his neck as like a keepsake.
He looks
for
very
now.
surprised and happy.
Does this make me a druid?
No, but but it signifies that you're my pupil in training.
I am your apprentice.
Yeah.
He starts, like, you can see tears welling up in his eyes.
Oh, don't cry, man. I didn't mean to upset you again.
No. This is very happy.
Oh.
I am an apprentice. I have a role now.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you do. Okay, I gotta go.
Goodbye, master.
All right. See you, buddy.
Did Hirstag just get a follower?
That's
Hirstag
fucking
just
rad.
got a +1 follower. And he turns back, and you can, like, if you were to look over your shoulder, you'd see him, like, very proudly marching back to the village.
No.
With a little
Trees
necklace of
growing up
weed.
around him. I have the power.
He is definitely made for this job. Whoa.
Somebody play
He must
Kieran
work
next
out.
campaign, please.
So you guys charge down the hallway?
Yep.
All right. It's pretty dark, but most of you guys can see. It's dimly. So you guys continue on down, and you can hear lots of loud, like, noises that sound like almost earth moving. And it almost sounds like the earth itself is shifting around somewhere off in the distance.
What do we make of that?
I don't know.
I have no idea what that is.
How powerful is this wizard guy?
He's pretty powerful.
He's the one who
wasn't
displaced us for months and had us meet Pinwin.
Yeah, I haven't met him. I met them because of him.
There's no telling how powerful he is. But we need to stop them.
That's true. I just
Romar's
don't,
already in the Soul Forge, so
Do you
we
think-
have to get there.
I just
Do
don't
you think
want to
that
be
sound
low
means that
on
they-
power when we fight him, but
Do you think that sound means that they lit the Soul Forge?
I don't know. We have to get there. We have to stop
yeah,
this.
we gotta hurry.
All right, let's go.
You guys continue running, and you come into this large clearing that's still very dark. and it's hard to see. It's to the point that this darkness is almost messing with the dimness of your dark vision. Like you can barely see in front of you. It's so dark, and you continue on, but you hear a sound off in the distance. I'm going to attempt this here. And Tomar, you recognize that sound.
Oh, fuck.
That was the sound you heard right before you lost Maria.
Everyone get ready!
For what?
What was that?
It's coming!
What is?
You don't hear that shit? Get ready!
What is it?
I don't know what it is. Fucking get ready, goddammit!
Do we fight it or do we run?
Oh my god!
I cast
Scared
invisibility.
the hell out of me. Whoa.
I spare myself.
I cast invisibility and I spider climb up the wall.
Fuck this.
Bye.
I don't know what to do.
Some that I took from the gnome people.
What? I couldn't hear you.
A couple of us have some like goggles to help us see in the dark.
Okay,
Can I
yeah.
put those on?
Yeah, you put the goggles on,
And it's like right there.
and like pretty much
God.
like beams they're like headlights come off of your goggles, and you can see really well. You can see the entire curvature everywhere
Oh,
you
this
look.
may be a bad idea.
But everyone can see the beams coming off, and off in the distance you see a shape.
Oh, that's close.
It's big.
It's big. It's real fucking big, you
It
guys.
sounds pretty big.
We can see you got flashlights on your eyes.
What's a flashlight?
I mean,
What's a headlight?
Do mine light up like that, or
No, yours do
they're
not.
Just like
Yours just allow you to
shades.
see.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You have to use those to
Yes.
see in the dark.
Uh-huh.
And you hear a getting closer and closer, and suddenly rearing up in your vision. Imagine this, but instead of like a centipede,
Ew.
this is going to be for scale. It's large and serpentine, but almost has the body of like a large cat. So it has big muscular arms that come off of it, and this kind of hooded head that comes out. It looks like basically a cat serpent.
Cobra cat?
This huge fucking beast. And it spots you guys, and it comes running right at you. Roll for initiative.
Fuck. Willem has 20.
Okay.
I don't know if I rolled yet.
I have 16.
Okay, hold
Either
on.
way, I was trying to move my dice around to get out of the way.
All right. Pinwin has 16. What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
So that is a 23 total.
Okay.
10.
And Tomar?
22.
Nice. We've got, the order is Hirstag, Tomar, Willem, Pinwin, Gorbel, and Zyko. You don't know what his turn is.
That's fair.
Its turn. Okay, so as I mentioned, it's very dark in here. In fact, the only way you can see much is with Gorbel's goggles on that illuminate an area, and that actually seems to be the place that the beast, this huge creature, is directing itself, because it's the one bright source that it knows that it can go towards.
So I take my goggles off.
Wait, you gotta wait till your turn. Hirstag, you're up first. You're the quickest on the draw. You see this big fucking beast barreling down on you guys. Oh, also put your guy on the, if he's not, put him out.
Oh, yeah. Can I choose?
Yeah, somewhere within that vicinity.
Who's that?
Psycho.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be right next to Zyko. Oh boy. So I can see where he is?
Yeah, you can see Gorbel's got her, I would assume, her goggles trained on him at the moment.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm so sorry if it messes up anyone's move. I'm going to cast... I'm going to slam my staff down onto the rock.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Wall of Thorns.
All right. Please describe that.
It's going to create a circle around the creature that uses 6 charges with my staff. So, one action. Range 120 feet. I'm within 120 feet. Concentration up to 10 minutes. You create a wall of tough, pliable, tangled brush bristling with needle-sharp thorns. The wall appears within range on a solid surface and lasts for the duration. You choose to make the wall up to 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick, or a circle that has a 20-foot diameter
and is up to 20 feet high and 5 feet thick.
So how are you making it?
Circle. 20-foot diameter, so that's
Basically
40 feet from
4
side
squares
to side.
out from the center point.
Of what?
Of the
Whatever.
the creature.
He's probably casting it right below the creature.
Okay.
Right around it, trying to trap it.
So all around it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it goes
4
out
squares on either side.
Right.
It's going to be half squares.
This line all the way around him. 2 squares on either side.
Oh, okay.
That is like the perfect size for that thing.
And Tomar can fly right over it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So imagine that's a circle,
Yeah.
and now it. How tall is it?
It is 20 feet high.
And does it fill
and
that area?
5 feet thick. No, it's a circle, a 5 foot thick wall
Okay.
of thorns. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 78 piercing damage, or half as much damage on a successful save. A creature can move through the wall, albeit, is that how you say that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
albeit
Slowly and painfully. For every 1 foot a creature moves through the wall, it must spend 4 feet of movement. Furthermore, the first time a creature enters the wall on a turn or ends its turn there, the creature must make a dex saving throw. It takes 78 slashing damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
All right. So it failed its save. So go ahead and roll that damage.
Well, I didn't cast it to where the wall was touching it.
Oh,
I cast
okay.
it around
Gotcha.
it.
All right.
So if it chooses to move through it, then
Okay.
it will take the damage.
So it's like looking around at it and like thrashing around. You can see this, Tomar. You can see this. Anyway,
Is the creature over 20 feet tall?
the creature is 20 feet tall.
So we wouldn't even be able to see it. I mean, he could kind of maybe make
He
it out
can
to
see
the
it.
thorns.
He's
But
30
yeah,
feet up in the
you're-
air.
Yeah. Okay.
None of the rest of you can now see it.
Okay.
That's okay.
Sorry to block your vision. I'm just trying to trap it.
I don't think we should waste our time defeating it. We have to get to Aro.
Well, this could.
We could just go
Really tie
around
it
right
up.
now.
We could.
We're killing this thing. And then
Tomar!
I'm gonna raise my hand up and push my elbow down, and you guys are gonna feel like ethereal energy wrapping around your legs. And for 8 rounds, you're gonna have 15 more feet of movement,
Yes.
and you have 1 free action at the start of your turn.
Fuck yes. Is that on top of any other, like,
Just 1 free action, and then you can do your
do
action.
any other thing, bonus action?
It's like action surge.
For one.
Yeah.
It's an extra
round.
action?
Yeah,
Yes.
the first
This'll
round.
stack?
The first
Just-
round is where you get the free action.
Sure.
All the other rounds you get the bonus speed.
Granted, but will this stack with, like, action surge? So, like, I'll get a free action, my action,
I don't know.
action surge?
High or low?
High.
Natural 20, you do.
Fuck yeah! All right, well I'm gonna fly at that motherfucker.
Okay.
For Mario.
For Mario!
27 to hit.
27 hit. That hits.
Okay. Natural 20
Oh, shit.
and 30 to hit.
All 3 attacks hit. So go ahead and roll the
yeah.
damage for the first 2 and then do your critical damage.
13 damage. 14 damage.
Nope. This time.
And then critical is you.
You roll. You basically take max
19
damage and then
plus 28 damage.
total of
Yeah.
that last
The-
attack.
The critical one.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that was the second strike, right?
That was all 3.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking hit this fuck again. 28,
All right.
30, 21.
2 of the attacks hit.
Okay. 16.
I'm
Yeah.
not
15.
moving.
What? 16 and 15.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna try and blind it with Steel Song. So
Okay.
at DC 15.
It does not save on that. Hold on.
Oh, you fucking beast!
Isn't that a bonus action, though?
Yeah. I have a bonus action.
You already used a bonus.
No, I didn't.
Oh, to cast the thing?
No, that
He
was
has that extra action.
that was
He just did
The
an
bonus
action
action
surge.
for your first. Okay.
yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, so you guys see in midair, Tomar kind of flipping around and stabbing at the thing on the other side of the hedge, and all you can hear is this as he's like a whirling dervish of blade as he's slashing through this thing, and then you see and this bright light, and you can hear the beast cry out, and it seems blinded.
Come at me, you son of a bitch!
And you actually see now that it goes to swipe at you.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage, wouldn't have mattered. It misses, and it kind of, and it swipes in front of it at the wall of thorns, trying to break it down. And how much damage does that do?
It takes a dex saving throw.
It already failed that. I pre-rolled that.
7d8 slashing damage on a failed save.
Yep.
Or half as much. Okay, 7d8.
This motherfucker
Give him your D8.
This motherfucker was just going about his day in the dark. Just fucking came.
Here's some.
6. I got enough.
Oh, okay.
He already ate.
Give me back.
Give me dice.
Give me.
Give me money.
Thank you.
Who's up next, by the way?
Me.
It's Willem, and then it is Pinwin. So Pinwin, be ready with your next
Oh,
attack.
And you'll have a free action, too. So
This shit is about to be tight.
Is this a monster?
It's definitely a monster.
It's definitely a monster, and this shit's about to be tight.
You have to be able to see it, though.
You and
Maybe.
me. You've got your goggles.
Isn't it huge?
But it's behind a wall of thorns.
so
takes-
isn't
Don't worry.
it taller
Oh, okay.
than the wall of thorns?
Don't worry.
No, it's about
Oh,
the same
okay.
height.
Don't worry. This
It
shit's
just-
about to be tight.
It
Keep
takes,
it in your head.
Okay.
Keep it in you.
it takes 33 slashing damage.
So it's just like, and it backs off. All right, Willem.
Pinwin.
Yeah.
And I point at the wall opposite me. Mm-hmm. Climb. And I cast Spider Climb on Pinwin.
So cool.
Okay.
And
So
then
okay.
I'm going to start running up the wall
Okay.
to get a good look at the monster.
Okay. So the wall is basically almost to the edge of the map over there.
What's your movement?
Plus 15.
Plus
so
15, so it will be... Oh, excuse me. Bear with me. I'm getting
You've got
used to this
30
layout.
foot movement.
I should have 30. Yes, 30
So
speed, so
60.
But if you run, then it'll be
75
Mm-hmm.
total.
So he's not running on the wall of thorns, I don't think.
No.
Oh.
He's running
on
on
the
the cave wall,
wall.
over to the
Oh,
left
can
here.
somebody move him over to the cave wall?
It's like almost to the edge of the map.
I'm sorry, where?
Cave wall.
Yeah, the edge of the map.
We're in a cave.
So, yeah,
Oh, right.
We're underground, by the way.
Over here?
yeah, roughly there.
And do you want me on that side when it's my turn?
Yep. Opposite sides. We're going to turkey shot this motherfucker.
Super.
Okay.
Okay. And I run up as far up the wall as I can.
Okay. So you're a couple dozen feet up
Okay.
after moving. Otherwise you could go straight up, and that would be how far away would that be? Like 40 feet, and then so you can go up another 35 feet. So
Okay.
you would be able to see above it.
Okay. So I cast the spider climb on Pinwin as my free action.
Yep. Okay.
As my normal action, I am going to shoot the monster with my spider bow. So I'm going to pull the bowstring back empty,
Okay.
and a white arrow is going to appear in the
Chamber.
chamber. One in the count the shells, sucker duck. And white arrow is gonna appear like knocked and ready to go as I reach full whatever
Extension, yeah.
full fucking
Event horizon.
yeah, full erection.
You're crowning.
And so on hit, the target becomes restrained for 1 minute.
Okay.
And if I miss, a 10-foot area is affected as if by a web spell.
Okay. So go ahead and roll.
Does that have a size limit on the creature?
It does not. Jesus. Goddamn Christ. 16.
Do you still have inspiration?
I do.
Or your plus 9?
So, 25.
It hits.
You should also have
Also-
inspiration from a previous episode.
Okay,
I do.
Okay,
which
let's
gives you advantage.
let's
Oh,
think for a
shit.
second here.
Well, don't.
It already hit anyway.
Don't waste it if you already hit.
Okay, are you up in its grill?
Fuck yeah, I am. Oh yeah, move me over there.
You are engaged with it, so you automatically get advantage.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool.
So, not knowing that, you could
Sure.
take back the inspiration and stuff if you want.
I'm good.
Could he, Elijah?
I mean, I assume so. He did because his character wasn't moved up.
It's cool. It's cool. I have inspiration plus the +9 that we got from the horn. So I think we're okay. We're OP as fuck right now anyway. So
You fire, and it gets hit, and it stops moving as a growing grossness of wet web covers him.
Ew.
sick. Okay, and then on top of that, I am going to use my action surge,
Okay.
and I'm going to use.
Wait, don't you get 2 attacks anyway?
As a fighter at 5th level.
Did you roll your sneak attack too?
Do I get sneak attack?
Yeah,
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
You're engaged. He's engaged. With
Yeah.
Me.
Shit, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sneak
So
attack for the
do I
first
roll
attack.
damage for the spider shot?
Yes.
Fuck, you're fucked, my man. Here we go. So first off, good God, this is insane. So I'll do 1d8. We do need an overhead light, and that's 8
Okay.
plus 7, so 15. Sorry, no, plus 6, so 14. And then sneak attack is 7d6. 31.
Ooh,
Plus 14.
damn.
And now I'll go ahead and do my extra attack.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna fucking hit.
What was your
Let me just
27.
fucking 27.
27 to hit? It hits.
Sick.
Can you do sneak attack again with action
No.
surge?
No,
It's just only once per
because I
turn.
Can we turn up the
technically-
music just slightly?
once per turn, yeah.
Hmm.
So even if so technically because I had free action, extra attack. Well, yeah. Once you do extra attack, you wouldn't be able to use hide because that's not an attack. So yeah, but you can only do sneak attack once per turn anyway. Per round.
Per turn.
It's either way, yeah.
What'd you get?
I
27? Is that what it was?
got- yeah, 27.
Okay, 27.
To hit, and my damage is 10.
10 damage. All right.
And now I'm gonna do action surge.
Okay. All
to
right.
attack this motherfucker again.
How many action surges did you get?
So I
One.
had free action, regular action,
Gotcha. All right.
extra attack, action surge.
Jesus fuck.
Which gives him 2 more attacks.
Holy shit.
And I'm still at advantage. Alright, so that, yeah, that's iffy. That one's gonna be 18.
18
Yeah.
does not hit.
Okay, and
Hits Tomar in the butt.
that is 24.
24 hits.
Excellent. Fucking A. 7 damage.
7 damage. All right.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, so you guys watch Willem fire this like white arrow of web. It covers it. It restrains this creature. Well, you guys don't see that part, but then you just see him like unloading shot after shot into this thing, and it.
I also like that he's Spider-Manning off the wall, right now, hanging off.
Pinwin, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'll follow Willem's direction, try to run up
Okay.
the wall on the other side.
All right, you run towards the wall on the other side.
Okay.
Are you gonna leap onto the wall to give yourself a good benefit? So you notice when you leap, those boots of yours feel extra springy. And what's your leaping height? What's your strength?
Oh, my strength is +0.
So
Okay.
10.
10
So
feet.
10.
Oh, 10. Yeah.
So you leap 30 feet into the air
Damn.
nice.
and onto the wall in one
All
swift
right.
motion.
Picturing a little ass halfway.
Yeah.
Just like,
So Gorbel, you see that happen. Everybody else is kind of occupied, but you see Pinwin.
What?
All right, Pinwin, you're on the wall.
Okay, I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns at 4th level.
Okay,
And then you would have to make a dex save of 19.
but you have to do the attack as well.
I
right?
do. Yes. What?
And him.
What? He would have to do what?
Because he's right
Hail
there.
of Thorns.
what is the save?
Dex save.
He's
19.
within 5 feet
Yes.
of it?
Look
Oh,
where
I got
looking.
it. I got
Okay.
it.
I mean,
I got it. It's fine.
oh,
It'll
okay.
still take half damage, I think, for that one.
What?
I think so.
Wait, what?
Hail of Thorns takes half damage if you don't
Oh, did
succeed.
you not succeed?
I did succeed.
Oh, you succeeded. Okay.
The creature did not succeed because the creature can't
Sick.
succeed right now.
Okay. Yay. Or on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. I'm sorry. Okay.
Pinwin, you little bitch!
It's been a while. I'm rusty.
You're on deck, Gorbel.
Okay.
Oh, you had advantage to
Okay.
hit it, by the way.
I did.
Yeah, it could be a crit.
I don't want to crit hit Tomas. Tomar.
Well,
But I mean, yeah.
you have
wouldn't
advantage
crit-
anyway.
You
Did
still
I?
have it.
Yeah,
you have
just have to-
advantage.
yeah,
I
roll.
didn't- Oh,
for,
I haven't
for
hit yet.
so many reasons.
Right. Okay.
You didn't.
Oh,
I
that was.
thought you already
Did
attacked.
I already? I thought that was the.
You said you.
Nope.
that
Yeah,
you
no,
hit?
that was the attack. Never
Would
mind.
I have received no attack amount. You just rolled. We just rolled the saves.
Saves.
Yes. So
Okay.
what did
so
you
that
get?
Was it.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19 does not hit.
Oh, so it didn't matter anyway.
But I
Yeah.
can do it again.
Yeah, you're basically saving it as a charge until it hits.
Okay.
This is still your first act, your free action.
Mm-hmm.
And you get advantage, so you can roll again.
31.
31.
31 hits.
Yay. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a good chunk of damage here. So this one. Hail Thorns. Okay, so 4d10. So 26.
All right, plus
Plus my d8. 11.
11.
Plus
So
11.
so the total it was 26 plus 11.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just a regular.
37. Yeah, because I still have the extra action. 'cause
Didn't
it's
you
the
say you
first
got a
round.
crit?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
That'd be cool, but I did not.
All right, you
Okay.
get an extra action. So what do you choose to do?
Can I do...
You took half the thorn damage.
What was it?
26.
So
it'll be
13.
13, yep.
Can I do Hunter's Mark? It's a bonus action.
I mean, it's a bonus action.
You can only cast one spell per round.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Fuck, I hate that. Okay, then I'll just try to shoot at it again. So,
With advantage.
that's good. Okay. 23.
23
It's
hits.
9.
Plus 9 damage.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so you fire that attack. Are you going to attack again? You get 2 per.
I get another one?
You get
Was that
yeah. You get 2 attacks per action.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then yeah, I'll go for it again.
Okay.
Oh my Lanta. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, I'm a halfling.
No. Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, there we go. 27.
27 hits.
Yay.
7 damage. Okay, so another 7 damage. So you guys watch as Pinwin, just like Willem before him, fires volley after volley of arrows. And you hear the scream out from the creature behind the wall.
Yeah.
All right, Gorbel, you're on deck. Or it's your turn.
I'm a little limited right now, but I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
It's a 30-foot cube, but I'm going to cast it just beyond Tomar, so he's not quite in that area.
Okay. And just so you know, this. Well, I guess you wouldn't know this necessarily. So go ahead. He's restrained right now. So
Yeah, but he won't even be able to attack, will he?
I mean, he's restrained. So
He
no, yeah. Go ahead and cast it.
Depends on what the condition creates.
Okay. So I cast it. It's a Wisdom save of 19.
Okay. And since he is restrained, a disadvantage on dexterity saves. Okay. Does not save. So this wall of hypnotic pattern kind of appears between him and Tomar, facing away from Tomar, but just like pretty much right on the cusp of where he's at. And you would actually recognize this, Tomar, so you might choose to look slightly away at the moment just in case. All right.
Oh, fuck. This is so stupid. I wanted to do something else, but then I couldn't.
So what is hypnotic pattern? It just makes him so he can't move, right?
Just incapacitated.
All right, so he is incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
You have another action.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I can't take actions or reactions now.
Yeah.
That's way good.
That's super good.
Yeah, but if I attack, it's going to shake it out a bit.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, if it gets hit, it's no
Yeah.
longer hypnotized.
Oh, then that's super not useful.
Yeah.
It's a bad spell. Bad spell, man.
It'd be good for just sneaking by him, though.
Bad spell.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do bestow curse, but you have to touch it. Which sucks. How does it... Okay. I still have or do I? I'm sorry.
You're good.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Compose.
I can
Compose.
do this all day. Steve Rogers.
Where the fuck did you go?
That is America's ass.
Damn right.
Is it out of the realm of possibility
All you have to do is ask.
to... What do you think I'm doing?
I was like, is
Fucking
she...
look at
Please
that
tell me
look.
she says
I
that.
haven't talked in a while, so.
To crossbow in there?
Do a volley?
You don't have enough room.
Let me check if it blocks line of sight.
You think you can shoot through
She
it?
shoots
It has-
blindly up and
It'll
over.
have partial cover anyway.
Definitely.
Up and over, and it hits Tomar.
It's 20 feet tall, the hedge that's surrounding it, that green square.
Okay, I'm just going to try something.
Okay.
I'm going to take my crossbow. I'm racing up here.
Okay.
I'm going to put the crossbow right up against the thorns
Okay.
and just fire away.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Trying to decide. I'd say that the normal advantage
Lindsey,
would be
can you
canceled
push
by
her up? Oh.
disadvantage, so you would shoot normally. So it would just be a regular roll. Keep in mind you still haven't... No, you couldn't use that. But you do have that battle inspiration.
So I will say that the wall of thorns, it doesn't specify that it blocks.
See, I'm
anything,
imagining it's kind of like it's got some holes in it.
but
so-
yeah, but it would also like create some shadows, maybe make it harder to see.
It's also dark in
So-
here
Yeah,
already.
so it would be disadvantage normally, but advantage because he's already engaged in combat with Tomar. So regular attack.
Also advantage because they're restrained.
So now I have advantage.
No, it cancels out because you're shooting through this hedge.
I'm going to use that inspiration.
Okay.
So a +9 to that.
Mhm.
So that's going to be 21.
21 does not hit.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Okay, so you use your next action to reload your crossbow. So edit
No,
all
I
that.
don't.
No, you just won't be able to do anything then.
Can't I do something else?
Instead
You
of
could
shooting.
do a cantrip.
Yeah, do you have a cantrip?
Wait,
She has another action
No, 'cause
because of the
she-
free action.
No, she used the
She-
one to cast
oh,
the
right.
spell,
to cast a spell.
and then
I
this.
can't use a different attack,
She already attacked
but
once
I get 2 attacks.
You get 2 attacks. Yeah,
So I
with a
can attack-
weapon.
yeah.
So can I attack with a different weapon? Or is it just one
With a weapon,
You
definitely.
can. Yeah, you can. But yeah, you've got this wall in front of you.
I know what I got.
All right.
I don't know how much, but I'll go through that.
I pull out my other crossbow.
Preloaded.
Okay, I have one more thing in my inventory that it's been a minute since I got this.
Okay.
It's a blowgun.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
All right.
Sick.
No, yeah, you guys got that during the barbarian arc there.
This is going to be a real challenge. Wish me luck, everybody. I basically have to crit.
Fingers crossed.
Oh no, that did not work.
So, and it just flies by. All right. It is Zyko's turn.
I was really hoping that would work.
Me
I
too.
was too. I thought if I like amped it up enough, it would.
You just hype your die.
It takes 2 damage.
It would have only taken. Oh my god! It would have only taken 5. But
Yeah, that's more than I was guessing.
it's more than I did.
So Zyko is going to... He raises his hand and energy radiates out from him. And it just seems like almost like magical mist. kind of floating in the air, and he casts Circle of Power, and so you will have an advantage on your saving throws against spells and other magical effects. And when an affected creature succeeds on a saving throw made against a spell or a magical effect that allows you to make a saving throw to take only half damage, it instead takes no damage. So you have an advantage on any spell attacks or magical effects towards you. And if it's one of those where even if you succeed, you still take damage, you don't take any damage. So
Nice.
And what's the space there between the hedge and the? No, he won't be able to reach. So
10 feet.
yeah. So instead, he's just going to wait patiently and be prepared with his halberd raised.
I'm just imagining him like leaning against it. Like,
And now we're back to the top of the order, Hirstag.
get him, Hirstag. Make his dick rot off.
That spider web seems to be holding him pretty good.
And Tomar, from your vantage point, you can see that he's leaning.
I'm gonna.
Like he's kind of staggering
Like
a little
owie?
bit. Yeah,
Like drunkenly.
almost.
Would you say dropping concentration would be a free action?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why it
It's
wouldn't be. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna drop the wall.
The wall crumbles.
Weird flex, but okay.
And then I'm going to wild shape into a giant eagle. You have a.
Well,
It's a griffin, but yeah. Nice catch.
No, the little pop thing.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
There we go. Ah, and I've got a beard. And then I'm
Tomar,
gonna
you're on
fly over here, maybe kind of hover like 20 feet in the air or so. And I have an extra action.
no, you don't anymore. It's
I-
just
I-
that first round.
I never used a.
That's
He did
right.
his after
yeah,
me.
his
Oh,
was before
gotcha.
me. Yep.
So I have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Is wild shape in action?
Yep.
Okay.
Moon Druid gets it as a bonus action, but I chose Dreams.
So that's irrelevant. That is
I'm
for
an
you
idiot.
listeners out there who give a shit for some reason.
And I'm gonna Thorn Whip him.
You can do that as a giant eagle?
Now I can. I'm a level 18
Fair enough.
Druid.
That fucking smirk.
Now I can.
Oh, and he's restrained. So
Correct.
I get advantage.
I'm trying to picture how this looks.
It's come shooting out of my beak.
So a huge vine comes striking out of this creature.
And hopefully it hits. 26.
26 hits.
Yeah. That's
We are so much more scary than this thing.
4d6.
I am the one who knocks.
Yeah, like I was pretty like intimidated at first, but now I'm just like, oh, never mind.
Don't be too intimidated. 11.
All right, 11 damage.
Piercing damage.
Ooh, okay.
For Vine Whip?
You said 11
Thorn
piercing?
Whip. Yep.
I know, I was making a Pokemon joke.
All right. It seems to have taken a little bit out of him. Tomar, it's your turn. Willem, you're on deck.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
All right.
Kill it.
Does 22 hit?
22 hits.
Nice.
You like hit
Are you
my
just taking one attack?
I'm taking 3.
Oh, okay.
15 damage.
Okay.
That's another hit.
Okay.
14 damage.
Okay.
And then another hit.
Okay.
17 damage.
Jesus. Okay.
Then I'm going to action surge.
Okay. Jesus fuck.
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
20, does that hit?
20 does not hit. No.
Plus 9.
29
The
hits. I like that. Plus 9. Throwing it at me.
13 damage.
Okay.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, that hits. 16 damage.
Jesus. You're just wailing on him with your sword?
3 attacks per.
And then 32.
Plus 32.
To hit.
Oh, to hit?
Yeah.
Hits.
15. No. 12 damage, and then another wisdom save.
Okay.
Wait. Oh yeah, he's blind for a round each time.
He does not save.
Oh, you blinded him?
Yeah.
All right, you saved me.
All right, so you guys
Saved me a
watch.
spell slot.
So you guys watch Tomar do another whirling dervish. His blade is flashing so quickly, and it's flashing so quickly it creates almost its own light and blinds the creature again. And it is Billy's turn or Willem's turn. Well, it's its turn, so it's going to attempt to break out of the web. What's the save? It's a.
Oh crap!
Bear with me.
It's all right.
There's a bear in here.
No.
His name's Kardrak.
So it gets to roll every round or something to try to break free.
It doesn't say actually.
What does it say?
On a hit, the target becomes restrained for 1 minute. If the attack misses.
It's 1 minute, so yeah, you're good then.
Okay.
Does it say it can try to break out?
I mean,
You
All
said
you have
it's
to do is
restrained
ask.
as if by the web spell, right?
Yeah, where's the web spell?
I'll find it.
Let's see.
if the attack misses, a 10-foot area is affected as if by the web spell.
I think it's giving you a brief description, but the web spell will tell you.
So it must use its action to make a strength check
Oh,
against
it must. Okay.
against your spell save DC.
Oh,
Natural 1. He is still
incapacitated.
incapacitated.
Nice.
You guys are
Big wuss.
Yeah. All right, Willem, you go right ahead with your attack.
Okay, yep. Just gonna go ahead and...
At the time, he was hard. I was level 1 then.
I wasted 6 charges on my staff for this.
And I still have advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's fucking sick.
Billy went dumb.
33.
33 hits.
All right.
Sneak attack.
Oh, and I get sneak attack too?
Yep.
Sick.
Once
Okay.
per round.
So, 7 for base damage.
Okay.
Sneak attack damage. That's 10, 15, 21, 26, 30. So, 36 total.
36.
Sorry, 37 total.
Willem, show me what you got.
Oh, shit. Okay. Can I see, like, the ceiling of the cavern?
It's pretty high up.
Pretty high up?
Yeah, you can barely see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna run as fast as I can to try and gauge how much height I need
Okay.
to push myself off from the wall
Okay.
and try and land on its head.
Okay.
And as I'm doing so, I'm knocking an arrow and I jump off, do kind of like a backflip onto its head,
All right.
land on its head, and just unleash like an arrow right into its fucking brain.
So Willem runs straight up. You guys see him, and then almost in the same motion, it looks like he just like flips a pirouette right in the air, slides right through the fucking air, and lands right on top of him with his bow drawn, and then very carefully, and it just goes right through his skull, and you, and the whole thing falls. He just and hits the ground hard, and Willem slides off of him.
I sheathe my sword and I glide down, and then I open its mouth and I snap one of its fangs out,
Hell yeah.
and then I spit on its face.
Jesus fuck.
Piece of garbage. Let's go.
So that whole fight took about 15 seconds. So,
He was like, I just had to go to the bathroom.
Oh my god.
So you guys
we
run-
mutilated it.
you guys run forward, and it takes you a few minutes, but you start to see a dim light off in the distance. And you continue running at it, and you realize that it's the exit of this big cavern. And you finally reach this open area, and beyond it you can see bright light, and you push your way out, and you guys find yourselves standing in a pristine, huge, conical-shaped chamber. It's completely white. The rock itself has been forged smooth. And in the center of this massive room that's probably 200 feet across, 200 feet wide. It's huge inside here. But you see a chamber that's probably 30 feet tall by 30 feet wide, hovering above a pit. There's one doorway, and above the doorway is a spread form. Blood pours down from the body. The arms and legs pierced with what looks to be giant spikes. The eyes are eyeless, and you look at the form of Romar Ironfist. And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Shit. Event Horizon up in this bitch.
By eyeless, do you mean somebody removed his eyes?
They're bloody sockets.
Sam Neill, Event Horizon. That's the second time today. I need to rewatch Event Horizon.
Damn.
All right, so for this encounter, everyone's going to take 6,500 experience points.
Ooh, you're getting dangerously close.
How did I get there?
Oh my god, I'm so fucking close.
What else do you guys deserve experience points for?
Getting ultimate justice for my lost love.
Yeah.
A partial resolution to a larger arc. Tomar, you can have 100 experience points.
I'm going to also vie for Tomar to get some more experience for his interaction with Balar.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking rad.
Yeah, you can have an additional 100 experience for that. And yeah, I'll clump it all together as 100.
Can I get like a tiny bit for helping him with that poem?
Oh yeah, I forgot you wrote that poem. Yeah, you can
He wrote it.
Oh, okay.
And then I touched
all
it.
right.
I touched it up a little bit.
Okay, so you can have an additional 50 experience.
We Russo bros that poem. I think Gorbel should
We're a
get some for
good
having presence of mind to
Telepathic bond.
with Tomar.
You can have 50 experience points, Gorbel.
I shared my treasure that I got that
Yeah,
some people
you-
didn't want me to get.
You showed decency, so you can have 50 experience points.
Yeah,
And you resisted the urge to take them all. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what and part of that 50.
And to be fair, at least Willem, at least I was just like, I don't want any fucking part of it to begin with. So the fact that
Begrudgingly identifying some of the items, though, you can have 25 experience
yeah,
points.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that was
That was pretty good.
I was gonna say Hirstag and Kirid,
Mm-hmm.
all
Oh
of their
yeah, that was
interactions.
great. You can have 100 experience points for that. That was really good.
What about when he is it alley-oop? I don't know basketball things. But when he like gave me the spider climb thing.
Oh yeah,
super sick.
that was a sweet little combo for you guys. I imagine both of that happening at the same time. So like within seconds of each other, you guys were firing since you were so close. So yeah, you can both have 50 experience points for that. That was pretty dope. Sweet. For getting the finishing blow as well, 50 experience points.
Gorbel for thinking to use her second loaded weapon,
Yeah.
so she could attack twice.
You can have 50 experience points for using the blowgun because I
Blowgun.
never thought that was coming back. Ever.
Even though it missed. Still a good move.
I don't think it even made it through.
It just bounced around the inside.
Yeah, it just sort of like
Giving everyone an extra boost to
Yeah.
bring that beast down really quickly.
Yep,
That
50
was rad.
experience
Yeah,
points
that
for
was
that.
Cool.
that was rad as fuck.
Didn't it used to do it for the whole duration of that ability?
Who fucking cares?
I'm just asking. I think we nerfed it.
I don't remember. It's not worth it. Not worth it.
Um,
I was just that was just a discussion.
You're a discussion.
Gorbel for diplomatically asking for, or kind of peacemaking when you guys return from the deep dungeons. You can have 50 experience points for that.
Me and Gorbel get wrestling experience.
Yeah, you guys, that was entertaining. You guys can have 50 apiece.
Hirstag for inspiring his friend with the necklace.
The second half of that, yes, you can have another 100 experience points because that will change some things.
How close are you, Hirstag?
Pinwin for dealing the only damage to Tomar in that fight.
I'm sorry.
No experience.
Negative experience.
I'm like 500 away.
That's
really close.
So close. That's awesome.
That's okay.
Is it different?
I can't think of
increments for
anything else.
everyone?
Are we?
No.
You guys were ahead. You two were ahead.
Why?
by inexperience.
Well, I mean, I'm not as close.
Probably
Me and
MVPCs and stuff like that.
We were getting a lot of MVPs.
I haven't in a long time.
Yeah, but before you were.
Yeah.
Was?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't remember.
All right. Any other experience that is necessary?
No.
Okay, looks like it's time for tonight's MVPC, most valuable player character. That's right. Vote for the character you think deserves the extra 500 experience points based on what they did during this session. Now, remember, we're changing it up. So Willem is 1, Hirstag is 2, Tomar is 3. Pinwin is 4 and Gorbel is 5.
So now we're doing counterclockwise.
Ah, shit. Let's do it the other way. Gorbel is 1. Pinwin is 2.
Okay,
Tomar's
we gotta
3.
do them both the same because when we do the intro,
Yeah.
we start with him.
But we did it the
why would
opposite
we
way
go
last
the opposite
time.
way?
I don't know.
Fuck it, man.
Every single time
Let's
you
just
guys...
all do counter.
Choose your own number. Who cares?
Choose your own adventure.
So I'm number 2,
You're number 2. Tomar's 3. Pinwin's 4. Gorbel's 5.
and Willem
I like
is
being 4.
1.
8.
I've done 4 before.
All right. So, think about it for a moment, and then I'll count to 3. And then hold up the finger of the person you believe deserves MVPC.
What if you can't reach that person's finger?
God damn it. Yeah. All right. Lock it in. 1, 2, 3, vote. All right. We've got 2 votes for Hirstag, 2 votes for Tomar.
Wait.
1. Oh, I didn't see your thumb. That's
Sorry,
a
I'm
weird
doing
way to
weird-
hold.
that's sign
So
language
3
one.
votes for Tomar, 1 vote for Hirstag, and 1 vote for Willem. Gorbel, why'd you vote for Willem?
It was a real tough toss up between Tomar and Willem.
Yeah.
Real hard. But I went with Willem because he showed so much initiative to like charge after everyone, get everybody together, grab another person to go with, and then there was some pretty baller ass shit during that combat.
Nice. Yeah, I agree. That was really good. Tomar, why did you vote for? Who did you vote for?
Hirstag.
The numbers confuse me now. Okay, why did you vote for Hirstag?
Because he was trying to better himself outside of his normal means, and that was cool. Like, that could shape the future of that person altogether.
It very well
probably.
could.
So, it was very cool.
Hirstag, why did you vote for Tomar?
Because I really liked his that he refused to leave that monster, that he was going to kill that fucker, and his role playing was really good there. His stuff with the, well, I'll just pick one. That.
All right, Willem, why did you pick Tomar?
Lots of reasons.
Yeah, pretty much probably all the same reasons that Hirstag did. But yeah, his interactions with Maria, his interaction with Balar, and yeah, when he got pissed, and we were like, we actually had a moment where I think we all kind of stopped for a second and we're like, we could probably actually just bypass this encounter, this battle.
Choosing to actually pursue the battle, yeah.
Yeah, like so, like something that we, at least since I've been back in the mix, like we've never really done before. It's always been just like, yeah, we're gonna fuck you up. So like everybody kind of paused for a second, but he had a vendetta, and I was just like, yeah.
It was the Tomar headbutt equivalent.
Yeah, and that's
forcing an encounter.
And I honestly thought that might happen. Like there was a second where I was just like, oh, I was gonna fucking headbutt this giant cobra cat.
I knew that was going to happen, and I knew it was going to be completely pointless to try to convince everybody to just like go on ahead. And
that was
leave
cool
it.
though.
Yeah,
I hadn't
But I was
considered
like,
it until you mentioned
no,
it.
we have to stay here and fight this shit.
Yeah, no, I was on the same page as you.
And
I was
now
just
all
like,
I can
he's fucking
imagine
trapped.
is
We could just
Romar,
fuck off.
Romar got like hammered up there like
As we
10
were fighting
seconds
it.
ago.
Yeah.
during our 15-second fight.
Oh, dude, like the inner
that sucks.
splicing of scenes, the changing back and forth. Every time Tomar hit, every time Tomar hit the monster, it cuts back to Romar getting another rail driven into him.
Pinwin, why'd you vote for Tomar?
Same reasons. Like the role playing was really cool, and role playing with Balar, however you say his name, but the role playing within the battle was super dope. Like he just was super, dead set on killing this fucker to the point where like he gave us all increased to movement and like, I don't know, and even taking its tooth at the end.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. I like that a lot.
Cool too.
All right, it looks like tonight's MVPC is Tomar Ironfist. Take that 500 experience points and do something. Take that 500 experience points and do something. Take that 500
Whoa,
experience
where'd you get
points
those booty
and
shorts?
Do something. Take that 500 experience points and shove it up your butt.
If you have 500 experience points, you could get some booty shorts too.
That's what he bought with his experience points.
Shit.
All right, so a partial, like I said, partial resolution to a character arc there. Let's see what else happens in the next episode. But for now, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks to Chad Piper for our intro song. Thanks to Adrian.
We were in the
Vaughn.
fucking forge there.
That was the forge.
I think so.
I missed part of the first part of the description.
White.
Yeah. But I need
White.
to-
In a white room with
Yeah, I
these
heard the white walls, and then somehow my mind went stupid and like just stopped listening.
Mine did too.
A
for
floating- there's
a
like a
couple sentences.
a floating like structure in the center.
Floating structure in just a barren white room.
Yes,
And
he's
it's spherical,
nailed.
right?
yes, it's spherical.
I'm
Nailed above the
picturing
door.
Cerebro almost, but with big structure in the center of it.
Less technological though. More.
But it's just white.
Yeah. Thanks to Chad Piper for the intro song. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all you listeners. We really appreciate it. Check out all of our social media pages, our Twitter, our Instagram, our Patreon, and donate. Make us warlocks. And if you are listening and you want to let us know, type bodega with an exclamation point on any social media you see so we know that you're a fan. Other than that, I am your host and DM, Seth. And this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Goodbye.
You fucking
You guys are all pun sluts.
Yeah.
We absolutely are.
Pun stars.
Puns.
There we go.
I like sluts better.
I do too.
Just as a general rule.
Yeah. If you give me jello-shaped stars or jello-shaped sluts, I will take the slut every time.
We should have got him the stripper socks.
What?
You got somebody's
yeah.
stripper socks?
Yeah.
Dan. He appreciated
What
it.
constitutes that? What is on it?
They were black
Strippers.
and they had like the silhouettes of strippers sliding down poles and then like little dollar bills everywhere.
Nice.
And I found them somewhere for like $5.
Yeah, was
Like,
that
well,
one?
it was
Somewhere?
stupid.
Novi,
not to-
Michigan. Novi,
In a
Michigan.
gift shop in the strip club.
No, it was at a vendor showcase. Weirdly, it was like a women's business conference vendor showcase.
The lady who sold them was like, I don't get to pick my inventory all the time. And I was like, I'm glad you don't. I'll take 3.
How are you guys embezzling peanuts? Gotta embezzle something.
Joke's on us. They're circus peanuts.
Ugh. It bothers me that
They're the
something
floor
so
peanuts from
From
Texas
Texas
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
circus peanuts are so cute and they're like fluffy and they have little toenails on them,
They're gross.
but they taste
so
horrible.
bad.
They're
like what
disgusting.
happened there?
Circus peanuts, candy corn.
I can take candy corn
Nah.
ish.
All the world's
Ish.
supply of candy corn was made in 1912.
And they're recirculated.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, I don't want
They're
these.
just
They've
trying
never-
to give them away.
Yeah, they've never run out
They just
from
made a
that one
surplus
batch.
that 1 year, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, God, what do I do with these?
I work with a guy who buys them by like the gallon drum.
Are you kidding me?
He mixes them with peanuts and then he's just throwing them into his open mouth.
With peanuts, they're pretty okay.
That sounds like the worst
Unforgivable.
mix of texture and taste.
Unforgivable.
Gross.
You know what candy we were talking about?
Unforgivable.
So we were at Best Buy and I saw Sprees, and it took a lot in me not to go and just buy Sprees because I haven't had Sprees since I was a kid.
Yeah, Best Buy
Yeah,
has
me
candy
neither.
now.
Aren't those like
I think they've had candy.
those nasty
Disc things.
They're the
Chewy,
circles.
soury.
Disc.
Yeah,
candies you get for
I like-
Halloween?
I like them.
I liked them.
What the fuck are those called?
Sprees.
No,
You thinking of Smarties?
Smarties.
Or Sweet
Well,
Tarts.
Fucking hate
Have
those
you-
things.
Yeah, Smarties are terrible.
I like-
Man, I was mad when I got those.
I love Smarties.
I like the white one. That sounds.
You,
The white
you,
ones
you
are the
also
best
liked
ones.
pixie sticks.
Oh,
Ugh.
that's just basically powdered Smarties.
I like.
Seth
blue
was the kind of
pixie
guy
sticks.
who put pixie sticks in Fago and drank it.
Jesus.
Did I do that?
Yeah, you put a bunch of them in.
Do you have
like too
diabetes?
much.
I feel like that was like one time.
One time is all you need. You
You said it though, like I did it.
you
like
changed your
frequently.
molecular biology
that
that
is
one
too many
time.
times.
I wanted
wasn't
to see what
one
would
pixie
happen.
stick.
I'm a scientist.
And it was a-
I was doing an experiment.
It was
I was experimenting.
it
as
was a
you were doing
3-liter
something.
too.
Everyone
It was a
experiments in
3-liter
college.
Faygo.
Yep.
There was a Smartie ban in my house when I was little. My little
Every
sister. I
story
know
you tell.
every story. It's the only shit I remember from my life. My little sister was very, very small and impressionable, but my sister Maddie and I would play pharmacist or drug dealer with Smarties, and we would be like,
They're synonymous.
we would act like they were pills, and either they were like crazy pills that would make you really loopy, or they were something you needed or you were going to die that day. My mom made us stop because she thought we were like glorifying drugs in front of my sister.
Not in this economy, Michaela.
Never mind her other two children who were actually like participating in this.
Did you say my pussy?
No, I said person.
That makes less sense. My pussy.
Edit all of this. Ridiculous.
We told you not to go
Now
horseback
this-
riding.
This is the front page.
This is the audiogram.
Yeah, this is our flagship fucking soundbite. If it's cold, I'll probably prefer it, but most things I'm like, it's room temperature. it's
Elijah's
fine.
my constant in that, like, if we ever played Marry, Fuck, Kill, he would always be my Mary.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
No matter who it is.
Just the stability, man.
Oh,
What if
The
Sam was part of
consistency.
this?
There's just the consistency, the stability. I mean, that's the whole point of Marry, Fuck, Kill, is it's not your real situation.
That's true.
So that's irrelevant.
I prefer the version of suck, fuck, or marry rather than
It takes a lot of the commitment out of it.
See, to me, it's a tougher choice because they're all kind of in the same vein.
You
Like,
think
I
it'd
generally,
be easier to kill someone than suck them?
well, it makes it a harder choice, like amongst the people.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
So
you went the other way on that
more
one.
Yeah,
thought has
because
to go
killing
into it.
them, yeah.
Because usually I'm just like, if I like you the least out of this group of three, you're the dead, one.
Yeah. Turns out they have the most suckable dick, though.
It's a game changer.
Matter of fact. Oh, too bad.
It's always the ones you
gotta
want to
go.
kill.
Yep. And you never know it.
Look at that
either.
hog.
It's when you're stripping them down and getting ready to put them in the barrel of lye, and then you're like, "Oh, look at that dick! That would have been so perfect.
Drat.
Oh
Perfect
well.
circumference."
it's there.
I thought you were gonna say circumcision.
Baller circumcision.
I gotta find that doctor and suck his dick.
Baller snip snip, bro.
Ballers.
Sorry, I thought we were still doing Jinkos and Dragons.
That was a hip snip, dog.
This hip snip to the hip snippy happy help. Yeah.
Don't stop the ouchie.
Word to your rabbi.